Yes. Still stinking. Can't be taking deep breaths like I'm cool when I walk in the room and shit. What's up, niggas? I'm over here sick, nigga, eating some nachos. Nigga, the number one remedy for sickness, nigga. What's cracking, niggas? Not y'all niggas here. We got niggas coming through. This nigga Josh just came in, left. What happened to this nigga? But niggas is, nigga, we live. Diver, nigga, it's in the same spot it's always in, nigga. Like, nigga, really? Nigga? God damn, making me stop and wait and stop. Nigga, I couldn't to start this emergency broadcast system. Nigga, do I gotta do the noises? Cause do I gotta do the emergency noises? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it, cause I'm too sick. I'm gonna start. What's up, niggas? What's up, Vera? Dixon, Danny. Who else up in here, cuz? Mr. Harris. What's up, man? How come y'all niggas up in here? Nigga? Y'all didn't get it. Is the link in Twitter, nigga? Like, what's up? Y'all niggas told me, nigga. Nah. We got niggas coming through, man. We gonna talk about this whole Fortnite thing. Niggas really don't give a fuck, but there's a lot of discussion going on. So much so that it's like, yeah, nigga, we need to talk about this shit. Wasn't even my idea. It was like, nigga, Draco was like, nigga, we might as well get a room because we all here talking. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, I mean, all of us got different points and different views of what's going on with this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get this shit started, man. I mean, first of all, nigga, hold on, Diver, nigga. What's up, Josh? What's up? Yo. What's up, Fernando? Damn, about time, Rudy Bear, nigga. Oh, Rudy Bear ass, lip ass, nigga. Are you cooking wings?
I see somebody yellow.
Never interrupt the cooking wings. That's that nigga Diver. Yeah. It's a whole lot of conversations being had. Hold on, let me pause this white boy on this YouTube real quick. Whole lot of conversations being had about this whole crossplay. Good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we gotta really get into this because I think it's not as good as everybody think it is. What's up, Diver? Nigga, mute your shit. Oh no, that's your shit, JDO. Busted ass shit.
That ain't me.
Your shit right. Nigga, that nigga Diver is muted. That nigga made it.
That shit is lying, yo. That ain't me.
Yeah, nigga, the end is here. Nah, it's not there. I'm fucking with you, JDO. Yeah, the end is here.
This is muted. I don't know why it's just, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on this shit? Before I get into mine, because my shit is on some real business level shit, nigga. What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
I've never approved of a crossplay. I never liked it. And I mean, it's not even about a fanboy thing. When you start mixing it. See, here's the thing, like on low key, like I don't have all the logistics for business, but on low key though, you know how they say the Xbox One X is more powerful, right? It has a higher frame rate by like fucking 2 frames or some bullshit like that. This would be any excuse to say, you know, the best place to play is on Xbox One X. So you'd be able to utilize that. So when y'all cross play, they get the supposed quote unquote air quote, you know, advantage. Either it's a higher resolution or some bullshit like that. That's what the fanboy is going to say on the surface level. But in terms of what this means, it depends on how Sony goes at it. It's possible that Sony could do this. Like I had a little epiphany. I see that Red Dead Redemption, right, is going to have 30 days. I'm sorry, it's going to have a month of exclusive content. I shouldn't say a month. How can I put it? Basically, they have like exclusivity for the content that they have for about a month. Right. Maybe Sony's going to stagger it to hurt Microsoft if they don't want to do it. I don't even know why they did it in the first place because I mean I'm all over the place. I don't know why they did it because it was already cooling off. You know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah.
No one said anything.
It was over with. It was over with already. Yeah. Everybody accepted
So
it.
I'm like real curious as to see like I didn't understand it. I didn't get.
I gotta understand it. It's a business level thing. It's not for niggas to understand. You gotta look at it from a business standpoint. I think a lot of it's pointing to Microsoft is done. And see, motherfuckers be like, "What the fuck? How the fuck do you come up with
Man, they're
Microsoft?
gonna
You a
blast you. They're
PlayStation?
gonna blast you.
Look,
You better have your eggs in the basket. You better have all your shit in the basket.
Let me explain. Let me explain. All right. First of all, everybody got to stand back and look at the situation, right? Like you just said right now, it's key that the shit was already blown over niggas' heads. Nobody gave a fuck about what nobody was saying. And it was so bad that Mike Ybarra got his head chewed off when he brought it up again. Niggas was like, motherfucker, we still got to pay for Fortnite. How about you worry about your own console? Remember that shit? The last time he brought it up, everybody like basically gave him ridicule. Even the Xbox niggas gave him ridicule on that shit.
But that motherfucker sunk in the darkness.
So it was already done and over with. Sony had already said, we not doing it. We got the best console. That's what they said. That's what they said, right?
What they said they were looking into it, quote unquote, and everyone assumed that there was going to be next gen.
I want to know, like, you just made it seem all some racial shit. I didn't approve of PlayStation and Xbox together. Like, really, nigga? I'm just saying, like, I don't understand what the big deal is.
If you would
all it means, and I don't know, and I don't see why you say, "Oh, it's because Xbox is done." How the fuck does that have to do with Xbox being done?
Okay, well let me.
You know what I'm saying? This was PlayStation's idea. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? This was PlayStation's idea.
Yes.
Okay. So now that they're going, well, hold on, let me finish because I got to get my ass back into work. But now that they're doing it, I mean, it doesn't seem like a big deal. That way I can beat your ass some Call of Duty. And I don't want to hear shit. The frame rate and all that shit ain't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm sure that they're not going to sit there and put it at 30 frame rate on one console and let the other one play at 60. But I tell you what, though, the PlayStation today is going to get fucked up because now we got mouse and keyboard.
Oh, my God.
So bring that shit on. I mean, in all reality, to me, it don't make no big difference. It ain't gonna hurt or break nobody. It's gonna put us all together, and it's gonna be a good thing. If you got PlayStation niggas on one side, Xbox niggas on the other side, and we fighting, I mean, that to me, that's fun as hell.
Yes, I agree.
We're talking about it on a business standpoint. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you what I mean.
On a business standpoint, it ain't hurting nobody.
Yes, no, that's the.
Well, let explain it. Then.
Mute your shit so I can explain it, nigga. Because I can barely
hold on. I'm filling up my tank. About to blow up this motherfucker.
It sound like it, nigga. God damn, Jesus. God damn, I feel like Medusa was hissing behind my neck and shit. Just, nigga. Look, though.
Just nasty breath. Just.
Nigga, just man, hey, I'll fuck the shit out of Medusa though, nigga. On me, nigga, I'll pull the shit out. Nigga, I'll pull them snakes off their bitch head. Nigga, I'll be pulling her hair so hard. Nigga, got me fucked up, nigga. But Medusa always got a body, nigga. I don't fuck with nobody say, nigga. But nah, man, look, the reason why it's a bigger deal than what people talking about is because the people not understanding why Sony was saying no in the first place, or what Microsoft said no last year. Because they had the lead in the user base section of it, right? So whoever has the lead in the user base section of it has the most to lose, right? Because they're exposing 80 million. Xbox is only exposing 30 million. Nintendo Switch is only exposing 20 million. They're exposing more than Nintendo and Xbox combined. You know what I'm saying? That's why they didn't want to fucking do it. Same thing with last generation. Microsoft had a lead and did not want to lose that lead, and therefore they didn't want to do that shit either. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I say it's more to this shit because business niggas don't make business moves without a purpose. Niggas do not do shit like this for nothing. This isn't sports. This is like motherfuckers' life cycles, my nigga. Microsoft, nigga, them niggas don't need nobody's help. All right. If anything, and Sony, nigga. If we really talking money, but what I see from this is they are don't be fooled. Cause all of these companies had a meeting. Epic, PlayStation, Nintendo, Microsoft. They all had to have had a meeting. It had to happen. There is no way it did not. It had to happen. Permissions have to go through. There's so much legal shit going on with this move right here that is crazy. Nintendo and Xbox already did their shit, but they had to go back to the table because now Sony was like, all right, fuck it, for some reason. Now I think some information got to these niggas to where Microsoft is like, look, we are going a different direction. We are going in the direction of we want our shit to be on all shit. All we're gonna do is have a box that has shit. All of our studios that we just bought, we want those games to be available on everybody's console. They basically want to go party. Now, the reason why Epic is at the table is because right now Fortnite is the biggest testing ground for this type of deal. This is the biggest testing ground to have all three consoles plus PC in the same match. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they using this shit as a beta test for everybody to see if everything balance out with the money wise. Because if Microsoft's leaving the game, Sony don't got to worry about their user base going somewhere because their game's gonna be everywhere. Microsoft basically nullifying themselves. So they're like, okay, if we're gonna do this shit next generation, we'll do this shit. We'll have this shit and we'll test this shit out. That's why it's beta testing right now. And likely it's not even really a beta test. This shit is just real. They're just calling it a beta test right now. But I'm pretty sure if they see something like the reason why Epic and it's perfect for everybody is because the third party, Epic is a third party. They don't have any ties with nobody. You know what I'm saying? They're a third party. They're available on all systems for free. You know what I'm saying? So if people already jumping the gun saying this is going to happen with Call of Duty, this is going to happen with this game, this is going to happen with that game. Shit ain't that easy. It's not that easy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be more for games that are on console. I mean, they still have your.
No.
Real shit. No, I agree with you. Diver. It's for.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's going to be
you why it's not
multi-plat games. But no, what the problem with this whole thing is, I'm not mad at Microsoft. I'm not mad with PlayStation. None of these.
Nobody.
What I'm mad about is somehow we cried wolf. We as in gamers, we cried wolf. They listened. They gave us some shit that we supposedly want, but we don't fucking want it. Mm-hmm. But instead, we gave them the opportunity to fuck us.
Again, that's not what happened.
Okay.
Everybody's got to really slow it down.
Hey,
this
okay.
was
This
Sony.
is why I started this podcast.
Go ahead, Craig.
This was Sony.
Break it down for me, Craig.
Yeah, really quick because I'm gonna get on out of here because I got some wangs in the oven.
Yeah,
Sony effectively ended Microsoft by they did three things this week that nobody seems to be talking about. One, they allowed downloadable games.
Right.
They played chess. They took their rook. They took one of Microsoft's biggest rooks off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you no longer going to talk about Game Pass because not only do we have the same thing available, but we have more. So shut up. And one of Bill Gates' selling points to Steve Jobs, God rest his soul, was he didn't care about Apple's quality. He said, I don't care about your stuff being better, Steve. Microsoft has more stuff. We'll dominate the market because we'll set the price. That's what Sony's already done. Number two, what was the biggest thing being talked about just 24 hours ago?
Forza.
Yeah. Is it being talked about at all?
Of course not.
No, it's not. And so the last thing is that Epic gave a bundle to PlayStation, they gave one to Nintendo, and they gave one to Microsoft, which is fine. Nintendo's is going to say Fortnite free to play. Sony's is going to say Fortnite free to play. Microsoft's is going to say play with Xbox Live subscription. As of right now, now that could change. Right. So this is checkmate, which is not removing all players off the board. It's removing everything off the board till your opponent has nowhere left to go. So
no, Craig, I'm not disagreeing with everything you're saying. Matter of fact, I agree with everything you're saying. I'm saying because of that, we're gonna get fucked.
Well, I don't know how. It's just a beta. Okay. It's just a beta.
Well, here's what I'm saying, right? for the longest, from last generation, Sony was trying to do crossplay. Xbox wasn't trying to, right? And the reason why is because Sony was stumbling at the time. They needed help. Facts, right? So, and Xbox was like, fuck that. Xbox is the best place to play. Fuck you and crossplay, right? This generation come around, they flip backwards, right? Sony's like, we the best place to play. Fuck y'all. And they ask for it, right? But here's the thing, right? Sony been saying no this whole time because there's nothing in it for them. There's just nothing in it. But now there's actually something they're gaining from it. All the things that you said, that's very true. You can't say we anti-customer at this point. We gave y'all what you want. Supposedly that's what you want. But none of us wanted this shit. That's what I'm mad about. None of us wanted crossplay. You said you lying.
I wanted crossplay.
You lying like a motherfucker. I don't believe nobody to say that shit. I don't believe nobody to say that.
Dude, I've always said that. I've always said that I would love to play against PlayStation niggas. You know,
PlayStation niggas.
That would be the awesomest thing.
But understand what I'm saying.
I do. So that I do. So hey, that way I make up my dues.
But don't you realize how like you making something out of nothing? I want to play against PlayStation dude. You also are a PlayStation dude. You have a PlayStation too. That's a ridiculous war.
I know, but what I'm saying is this: if we're playing Battlefield, and you got one side PlayStation, one side Xbox, that shit would be tight.
Oh, so what you're saying is
going to happen.
Listen,
You're looking at the Q4 season. We're going into the holiday season. Microsoft has nowhere to go. How are they going to market? What are they going to say? What are they going to say?
This is what I need you.
Y'all niggas missing the main point.
This is what I need you to do.
Y'all missing a couple things.
I need you for 1 second to not look at this from a fanboy console war point of view. If you're saying, if you're not you, Craig, not you, I'm just saying everybody basically, right? If you look at motherfuckers who say some shit like I want to play with, I want to play against PlayStation dudes, like Diver was saying. Motherfucker, you on PlayStation as well. That also makes you a PlayStation dude. It makes no sense. But what you're trying to say is it'll be cool so Xbox dude can play against PlayStation dudes. You're verbalizing a console war that doesn't benefit us. But what they can do to capitalize off that shit is fucking us over.
Okay, so look, I don't play on Battlefield because he's always on PlayStation and I'm fucking around on Xbox. Now, if I can go and jump on with him and play with him, that shit.
Hold on, nigga. Your shit is too wrong, nigga. Your shit is what's up, Iron Fist? Hey, your shit is too wrong. And the reason why it's too wrong because it has to be a free to play. That's why I said this is perfect because it's free to play. There's nobody losing stake. The reason why consoles sell is so they can sell games, right? They spend all this money selling this console not to work together because it doesn't make sense to work together if all these third-party developers got % of whatever they make to these companies. So each company got to take 30%. So if they're all working together, then there's less incentive to buy multiple consoles or multiple games for multiple consoles and all that shit. So you're fucking with each other's shit. But if it's free to play, the only money there is to be made is through microtransactions. Now, I don't know if there's a percentage they get from microtransactions or whatever, but they're even losing money on that if they are going to share the same fucking microtransactions. So this is bigger than that. You can't talk about money with it because it's not about money.
Exactly, Jemiah. Here's what I'm saying. Right now, the only company that stands to profit off of this is Epic, right?
Epic,
but the ramifications of this situation is going to benefit all companies, but it's going to fuck over gamers because it's easy to. It's real easy to.
Let me throw this at y'all real quick. What if PS Now goes to Xbox? Everybody always talking about Games Pass coming to PlayStation. What if PS Now is the next Xbox? Then what?
Hey, get Wanya that link, man. Wanya said he's trying to hop in too. You want
I'll get you.
Let me ask you all this: what other developers, third party? Because we just saw Bethesda back down. Are the people who makes Rocket League? Who makes Rocket League? Are they?
I don't even know.
Are they jumping up?
It's not. It's not free to play. I'm telling you, it's a money issue. It's a money issue. If it costs money, there's going to be a money issue. Period.
Well, the
people who's doing Rocket League, what do you call it? They said that they wanted Sony to just flip the switch
Yeah, but Sony not gonna do that shit because it fucks with money.
It's more than that. It will be. They have to put a lot more stuff in, and it's
for money.
Bro, how not? The fuck are you? How not? Nigga.
How does it mess with money?
Okay, look,
if you're Sony and you buy your Sony games and everything, the only option you got.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
The way. Here's one way of many. Here's one way it fucks with your money. You have a PlayStation. There's 80 million PlayStations. Most people have a PlayStation. You have an Xbox and only an Xbox, but your best friend next door, baby mama sister, who you fucking got a goddamn PlayStation, nigga. So with this system, you won't have to buy a PlayStation in order to play with that person. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep everybody can buy just one box and play everything. You know what I'm saying? Except exclusives. You know what I'm saying? It takes away that.
This is what Sony is saying. Sony has got 80 million fucking consoles out there.
No, that's not what they say.
Do you think it's gonna shrink? I think it's gonna shrink because they
know. It's not gonna shrink. They want to grow, nigga. 80 million ain't shit.
So then, what's the problem? So what you saying? What you saying is
God. PlayStation is the only thing. PlayStation is the only thing keeping.
If he wants to play, go buy a PlayStation.
PlayStation is the only thing keeping Sony alive. Xbox is not the only thing keeping Microsoft alive, bro. There is a fucking different thing at stake here, man. That's why I said it's big as fuck that they actually did it when they didn't have to. The PlayStation 4 sold more consoles after this whole crossplay controversy that they didn't need to sit. They didn't lose. They didn't take a dent. They didn't take a hit from not having crossplay. They didn't have to do this shit, but they did. The scary part of that shit is why, and it's always going to be money. Yes. Some way, somehow, they're going to charge niggas.
Okay. Let me try to expand on what Thrash is saying, because me and him share somewhat the same sentiment. There's a couple of things that me and him don't see, the same as far as the subject is concerned. But there's what we're basically trying to say is, all right, Sony this whole time could have flipped the switch anytime they wanted. They finally do it. People are like, oh, they caving. Caving to what?
Yeah,
nigga, I mean, exactly. What do they have to gain to do this? You got to remember, this is not little kids playing on the school ground, all right? This is big-ass companies. What do they have to gain? And
well, that's what I brought up. I brought this up before you got in the room. It was already dying down. Like, no one really cared about it. No one really talked about it. It was already over. So this power move is weird. It has to be a power move of some sort.
And I'll explain to you why. Okay, I'll explain to you exactly why. And this has to do with what Craig is saying. Y'all remember Bethesda? Bethesda came out with that bullshit statement about that bullshit ass card game that no one gave a fuck about, and saying how they're not gonna put it on Sony PlayStation if Sony ain't gonna do this crossplay shit. Remember that shit? They don't have the nerve to do that with fucking a big ass game, do they? But the reason why they said that shit, because it's a red herring. That subject didn't matter at all, but they used that to get into gamers' good graces again. Because at the time, everybody was shitting on fucking Fallout. And then they came out and said that shit. And the only thing you could think of when you said Bethesda at the time is how they were saying no to Sony not doing crossplay. They used that as a crutch to not have you look at their own real problem, right? They don't really want crossplay for real. Are you crazy? Third-party games don't want think about it. Third-party games, dude. If that means they sell less copies, so you buy a PlayStation copy, and you can play with Xbox motherfuckers too. There's no reason to buy an Xbox copy no more. They cutting themselves out of it. That's dumb. They would never do that. That's just a conversational piece. It's just a red herring to get away from whatever negative fucking spotlight they have on at the time. But what I'm mad about is what gamers do is like, yeah, we want crossplay. None of you motherfuckers want crossplay. Don't bullshit me.
No one cared. No one cared. The biggest thing about crossplay, this is what happened. Because it was already
no, but here's the worst part about that. I'm gonna let you go. I'm about to be done, man. The worst part about that is none of us gave a fuck about it. But enough companies and enough gamers was bitching about it. Bullshit. Bitching, but they was bitching anyway. So Sony's like, fuck it, cool. Here it is. Now you can't call us this, and this no more. So Craig was right. Shut all that shit down, and now we good as fuck. And now from now on, we add shit to crossplay and charge you more money. Y'all asked for this shit. It's not my fault. You asked for this shit. You think we could just flip the switch? It's not that simple.
So then you don't have to crossplay there. So it's an option then.
No. That's what they're gonna say.
No. There's no such thing as an option at that point. You know why? Because they're not that dumb. Because no one wants this shit. They give you the option, no one would take it. So they'll slowly stitch that into PSN. They'll slowly stitch that into 360. Where you have to pay. Live. Where you have to pay some fucking extra shit. When y'all want to crossplay, we gotta make sure we showed up the integrity of the system. We gotta make sure the security is legit. So it's gonna cost your ass more. And now your ass gonna pay for some more shit you didn't give a fuck about in the first place.
No, okay. So that's what I want to say. I've been saying this. I go in this gaming forum called Reset Era, and that's the most echo chamber bullshit I've ever seen. That being said, I was looking at the climate of crossplay, and all of a sudden when this came out, everybody was like, "Holy shit, they actually did it! We won. The consumers won, and whatever the case is." But it was just like, as you said before. The only time this really was a problem is when somebody, I think it was Greg Miller, he's the one that made a big stink out of this shit. When he was trying to take his Fortnite account onto the Switch and it didn't work. Then, of course, outrage culture ran with this shit because they want to complain about anything and everything, and they made a big stink about it. I personally think Sony waited to the end of the generation. I don't think it matters right now. I don't think it matters. I think they waited until the tip of the end of it, did it so they can get some good favor, because next generation may not fare the same way. Think about it.
No,
everybody starts from zero.
So.
Hold on.
Hey, real quick. Halo Storm. Not today, cuz. Not today.
Hey, just because Wanye in the chat on the panel today, don't mean you.
Not today. Fuck around, get blocked, cuz. It's just no. You know why I'm mad? I'm not.
Hey, that's what happened.
Let the man talk.
I'm looking at Halo Storm, nigga. Go ahead.
No, I'm not mad because of Sony caving, because I don't think they caved the shit. I'm mad because motherfucker asked for some shit they don't care about. Now we all had to pay for it.
Well, that's what I'm going to say.
You got 80 motherfucking people on your 80 million people on your side, and you're saying that nobody wanted it. You're speaking for every fucking gamer out there.
Yes, I am. None of us want this shit.
Bro, hold on. Let me hear this. Let me hear this nigga Wanye. Why'd you walk up in here, nigga? Why you not at my door?
You actually want that shit.
You come back to table with no beer.
And I don't have no 80 million of nothing. That's Sony shit. I just play on their system.
I'm gonna help y'all out right now, bro.
But you know what I'm talking about, cuz.
No, I don't, cuz. I don't look at it from a fanboy perspective, period.
Oh, so I'm a fanboy now.
No, I never said that. I said stop looking at it from fanboy console perspective.
No, what I'm saying is you're speaking for all the gamers. Okay, you're speaking for
yes, I am.
Millions of gamers saying that nobody
wants this shit. Nobody wants this shit.
Hey, nobody really, not even needs the better person wanted it.
Let me find your ass on crossplay later on, or let me find you on crossplay.
I don't play Fortnite.
Hey, if crossplay become a thing, I wouldn't get a choice in the fucking matter. They'll raise the price up and let me do it.
Hey, regardless, anyway. Well, what you gotta say, Wanye? Because you at the table. Cause what you want? You didn't bring no beer, nigga. I'm gonna just say that because you didn't bring no beer with you though. Cause like,
but facts,
how you drinking my beer though? Nigga?
Facts, man. They save your life, man. Beer might mess you up. You know what I'm saying? All right. So first off, what's good? Thrash was good, nigga. What it do? Royal, what's good, nigga? What's good? Diver, you wash your hands, nigga?
Yeah, I washed my hands today, bro. I washed them today.
Nigga, what's good? Tell you what's good, man. Let me put it like this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air, man. Craig was right. He was going in the right direction, right? Y'all doing the same, but at the same time, Royal, we didn't care about it because we got 80 million people to deal with. I got 80 million people to kill. You know what I mean?
Right.
With these competitive games. Now, the main thing is that what they went ahead and did for us is that they were like, okay, I see all these people because this just happened, right? Spider-Man sold this much, right? Mm-hmm. We found out that since we dropped Spider-Man, all these people want Spider-Man over there on Xbox, but they don't want to come over. Well, let's go ahead and put pressure on Xbox, right? We're gonna put pressure on them, and we're gonna be like, hey, we got crossplay now, right? And now they can't argue that, hey, that's the best place to play, right?
Oh no, that's definitely what I was saying. That's definitely what I was saying. No, I'm not saying that Sony stands to lose on this. Matter of fact, Sony has everything to gain. And Sony has too much to gain from this.
Yeah. No,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not like you gotta understand. I'm not a fanboy. I like Sony shit, but I'm not a Sony fanboy. I'm concerned as fuck because Sony might just fuck us over real good with this shit.
I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna work, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, bro. This is gonna work out for us, man. I'm gonna try to get rid of that doubt for you right now, bro.
Okay. here's the way I see it. Y'all watch Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Come on, let him talk, man. Let him talk. I want to hear what he got to say.
Hold on, wait. Let him
Go ahead.
All right.
So we got several people that want Spider-Man. I'm gonna try to go back a little bit so I can catch back up where I was at.
Hurry up, Roy's gonna take over, nigga.
All right, so we got several people that want Spider-Man. Sony saw that. It was like, okay, cool. We can go ahead and put the pressure on these niggas for Xbox right now. And therefore, once we push the button on them, they're gonna be like, okay, well, we ain't got nothing for our customers. We just dropped some avatars and the horrible ass inside Xbox, right? So this is the perfect time for Sony to be like, yeah, y'all may got that car game, but look how much we making over here with one exclusive, single player game. Imagine our competitive fan base, right? So here's the business plan, bro. With the Fortnite shit, this is right before Christmas, right? Just like Craig said, right before Christmas. Now everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, I can play with old boy in them." They're gonna be like, "Yo, dog, you paying this much, and I'm paying zero." And niggas gonna be like, "Man, what the fuck?" And they're gonna be like, "Bro, come over here, man. It's cheaper console. You get the same amount of graphics. You don't see no difference. Bring your ass over here." They're gonna do that. Next time Spider-Man come out, Spider-Man gonna do double of what it did, or maybe even quadruple, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
in the first couple of days, Sony is like, yo, we got all these exclusives coming out and all these people over here just trying to play the game.
I feel you, but
you know what I mean?
Like this, I'm gonna say to you the same thing I said to Diver. I need you to not think of this in the same format you usually do in a console format.
Not even a customer's perspective. You can't even look at it
because all the things you said is good for Sony. That's not good for me. You feel me? And here's the thing,
bro. That means more things coming out, like the Yakuza itself. People on the Nintendo and Xbox saw that Yakuza has a lot of people, right? And therefore they're like, man, we want that exclusive. Let's holler at you, Sega. Like, you know what I mean? Let's holler at y'all. Can we get that? And Sony's like, hell no, y'all want my shit?
Let me clear this whole thing, right? Let me clear this whole thing. Sony got 80+ million, right now, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they've been doing it right, man. You can't trust Xbox and Nintendo.
Okay. Exactly, right? So because of that, if they're doing it right and they hit 80 million and Xbox hasn't, right? Clearly, because they haven't hit, close to the same kind of numbers. And that's not even a competition. It's just they're not doing so well as far as console sales, right? Facts, right? So that has nothing to do with this whole subject. When Sony did this, yes, everything is great for them. Yes, everything is wonderful. They're getting more publicity now because now you can't really say the shit that you've been saying. They're anti-consumer or none of that shit no more, blah, 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 right? That's all good for Sony. That has nothing to do for me. As for me, the way I look at it is I watch Full Metal. Huh?
What are you insinuating? Like, what is the problem with it?
I've been saying the problem. If you are like, all right, clear and very simple, right? Full Metal Alchemist. The first rule of alchemy is what? For whatever you want, you have to give equal amount of shit, right? Same thing. Now, here's the issue. So now that we got crossplay, what do we got to give up for it? And here's the thing. And here's what I'm mad about. None of us fucking wanted crossplay. But now that we have it and we got to fucking pay. Don't tell me all they're going to do is flip a switch. It's never.
But you leaving it open, though. You leaving it open. What exactly are you saying that could happen? That's what I want to know. What do you think could happen?
Okay. Let me ask you this. Was PlayStation Network, PlayStation Plus, was it always does it always cost money?
So you're afraid that it's going to raise the price. They're going to use an excuse to raise the price.
That's just one of them.
They're going to make it hard.
What I'm concerned about is deeper than that. What I'm concerned about is motherfuckers just fucking stupid out here. That's why I'm mad. Right? I'm not mad.
They've been stupid.
I'm saying, how do you ask a company to fuck you? It's basically what I'm saying. Just realistically.
Microsoft been asking that the whole time.
I
don't play on Microsoft for a reason because clearly it's fucking up. But I play on PlayStation, and now that I can't escape that shit, you feel me? I can't escape that shit. If they put that on me, I can't do nothing about it. You feel me? If they charge me extra. And they said the reason why is because now that we're doing crossplay, we got to.
But you don't know that yet.
Sony's not gonna.
Okay. Look. Let me tell y'all. Before I'm gonna let Vidya speak too, because Vidya has some point. Yeah,
Hey,
some
I'm
points.
sitting there.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
I'm
it
sitting
is
there.
speculation. But
I'm
here's the
sitting there
thing,
eating my
right?
peanut butter jelly sandwich, just listening to you motherfuckers.
So
Peanut butter
that's,
jelly
yes,
sandwich.
yes, you're right. You're very right that that's all speculation on my part. But let me ask you this: when was the last time ever they just gave you some shit with some extra bullshit on the side?
Who's
When was the last time?
PlayStation 3's
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna
PlayStation
put
Plus.
I'm gonna throw everything in business terms for you.
PlayStation Plus, fam.
Because y'all
It's
niggas need to
because
hear
of
this shit in
PlayStation.
business terms.
So
Listen,
PlayStation 3.
listen. No,
Hey,
we're gonna stop
hey,
right
you don't
now.
own them games, by the way, even on
For
PlayStation Plus.
For PlayStation Plus, for me to get the games that I get, I have to pay $60 a month.
Yep.
Don't I?
And if that shit
And the reason,
expires, you don't have them.
and here's the thing, right? The reason why I have to
$60 a
pay for
month.
PlayStation Plus is not for these free games; it's to play online.
Mm-hmm.
And they throw the free games on there to say, "Hey, man, we can't be giving you free games if you won't pay us monthly." I never wanted free games in the first
So
fucking place.
the sweet and the deal. Yeah,
That's not
I
it.
get you.
That's not
You feel
it.
me? So
That's not
when
it.
it comes down to this, yes, this will be free, but they're gonna add stipulations to it where it's no longer free.
I got an idea, but I'm gonna let. What were you saying, Fresh?
Hey, look, I'm gonna break it down to y'all niggas in business terms so y'all can understand exactly how these companies think, because this is how all companies think. First of all, what Draco's saying in business term is that we fucked up and put value on something that didn't have value. All right, we did. We did.
I could have just said that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what happened with PUBG and Fortnite itself. That's a mode only. Fortnite is a mode. It's not even a real game, but we put value on that mode, and now it's got value. Now we put value on something that didn't have value. And I'm not saying this fucking game is over, but niggas is paying $200 and $300 just for some goddamn shoes on this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? But another thing that a lot of niggas is overlooking in business terms, fair share. Now that the same thing happens with every fucking company, be it Nike, be it Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, fair share. You will see more Coca-Cola in a store than you would see Pepsi or 7-Up, because that has more worth. Your worth is the amount of fair share that you get. My question is, Sony doing this, where are they going to get their fair share from? Because they're giving double what everybody else giving combined. What's their fair share on this?
How do you figure that?
It's not.
No, it has to, because that's how it has.
Because that's how business is. I want to say this. I work for a cable company. It's a big one, right? As you guys know, that Comcast tried to buy Fox, right?
Right.
Fox was also trying to buy Sky, which is a European broadcasting, right? They also got outbidded by Disney. So Disney was like, yeah, you can.
Yep.
Comcast ended up doing this.
Hey, Ghana Games. What if it will soon not be?
Well, hold on. What Comcast ended up doing recently is buying Sky. Now, Fox has stakes in Sky. Now, Disney has to negotiate with Comcast because the stakes there. Now they can negotiate.
Just check them out, man. Check them out.
Hey,
I know where you're going.
You know,
Go. I'm listening.
That's all I'm saying. No, but you weren't. You weren't.
Nigga.
No, the reason why I'm saying this,
man, you motherfuckers.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
No,
it was a struggle between these three. It was a struggle between these three companies, and since Comcast didn't get it their way, they would want about it a different way, and they're still going to get their way, but it's a negotiation in between those three.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, so you know, but no, I know that you know this. I know that you know, but I'm just stating what's the give and take. We don't know in the back end what the give and take is. So what if? Let me propose this to you. I'm just going to say this. What if Sony start creating skins, Drake skins, Aloy skins?
You get
right?
what my nigga get? Okay, get it,
hey.
my nigga.
While you running around, everybody's together. There's more PlayStation people
it's more,
than
but see,
Xbox.
you adding more paperwork. You add more paperwork. Y'all niggas adding more paperwork. Like you know how much paperwork you adding right now, my nigga?
No, you talking from a fanboy, not fanboy. I'm sorry.
This is all
All right,
about
let Vidian talk. Let Vidian talk. You two motherfuckers calm down.
Hey, y'all niggas never let me finish my motherfucking shit. Y'all niggas keep interrupting me in my motherfucking point to begin with. Fuck Vidian. He eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich
I'm done now.
with only jelly.
Yeah,
nigga.
but the thing is, you sick as hell, so you stop talking and we think you done.
Hey,
Nigga, your own body disagrees with you, nigga.
Diver caring about you and shit now.
Y'all niggas mad, nigga. That I know what I'm talking. I'm telling y'all niggas, all this shit is setting up is PlayStation.
Trust me, I'm not mad that you got
PS
knowledge,
Now
nigga.
being
I
on Xbox.
appreciate
I'm telling you. PS
Yeah,
Now,
we get
PS
it.
Now being on Xbox, man. It's not a coincidence. All of a sudden, they make the shit downloadable. Hold on. Y'all niggas finna hear me. Y'all got me fucked up. I listen to y'all niggas about aerospace and fucked up ass news channels and shit. Fuck that. Y'all niggas finna hear my point, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Look, all I'm saying is that this is all a beta test to see who can make what, how everybody's gonna get along. This is just to see how everything is going to work. It's a free it's a free game on a third party, so nobody really gains. I'm pretty sure
It's Epic.
Epic Games gonna have to pay paying all these companies for sure with the DLC shit. They're getting a percentage for sure. There's no way they make a console that you be on it without you paying them something. They're paying them something. But this is all a test. I'm telling you now, nigga. I'm telling you. I think that's why I think Xbox is on its way out. I think the new Scarlet.
There we go.
It's gonna be a stream box or whatever the fuck, and then it's gonna have. But it's gonna. They told Sony this, like, look, nigga, we backing the fuck out of the game. All right, we backing the fuck out, but we gonna have our own box that you can put on, kind of like an Apple TV, my nigga, kind of like a Fire Stick, to where you can put PlayStation Now.
Oh shit!
Damn, uncompetitive. Damn.
Nigga, let me say what I gotta say. Nigga,
hey, look at what uncompetitive said. All I want to say is damn, cuz. Why you gotta do that? But
yeah, you can write his playbook on you. Hey, that's fucked up.
That's why I was saying damn, cuz. Damn, you gotta go there.
Not you motherfuckers talking about somebody else interrupting a podcast or reading some other shit somebody wrote.
Hey, look. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is it's bigger than what y'all. It's bigger than what people think. Because Sony didn't have to do it, and they wouldn't do it unless they were going to make money on it. That's the only way they're going to do it. They would not do it.
Okay, so AMD already specified that both of those companies, Microsoft and Sony, they're already making a powerful console for both. So that gets thrown out the window.
Okay. No, it don't get thrown out the window. Microsoft can make a powerful anything they goddamn want. But if they choose to say, okay, we bought these studios, but we're gonna put whatever games they got on this service to where we can be third party, kind of like Minecraft, kind of like what's the other whack ass game they already put out that We Happy Few that's already on PlayStation. They want to keep on doing that type of shit to maximize their money. They like, Sony, we can't fuck with you with the console shit. So let us at least put software on your 30%, just like everybody else and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of software are they gonna put on there?
Let me just do this real quick, right? Let me just do this.
Yeah, the Minecrafts in the what's the names of the world?
Let me do this real quick, right? Everybody.
That video talk.
Yeah,
we got video. Hold on. We'll go ahead. Go ahead, video nigga. Go ahead. Fuck it. Just go ahead.
Okay, I want to iterate. Oh, by the way, this Xbox video, fuck y'all. Anyway,
he fucked up. Go ahead, Will. He fucked up. Nah.
I want to kind of reiterate on what you said earlier, Crash. You were talking about, who was losing the most money, and you said Sony would lose the most money out of this deal because
they would.
Okay,
they would.
So if you look at Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus cost the exact same amount a year, right? They're both $60 a year, correct?
Right.
So which one has the better value out of that? Who's giving the most for that $60? Do you think?
Come on, man.
I mean, it all depends. It's all speculation.
Okay.
Sony.
All right.
Sony
So check out.
That's subjective.
It is, but if you listen, so say you're paying your $60 for your PlayStation, I'm paying $60 for my Xbox Live every year, right? So let's say both of ours expire, right? Okay. Now your games that you got through PlayStation Plus, can you still play those?
No.
They're locked, right?
Yeah.
But what if I told you every game that I ever downloaded on Xbox Live is still mine, and I can still play those games.
What the fuck did this got to do with the subject?
What? No,
We know
I'm
that.
talking. No.
Let him
I'm
talk.
talking.
Can I
That's
ask?
not true. That's not true.
I'm
It's
talking
not
about the
true.
better value. It is true. It is true.
It's not true.
Dude,
Man,
look it up
nothing
right
to do with
now.
the subject,
That
though.
is, no. It is. It is.
Okay,
If you
make
just
it
look
make
at
sense.
Can I
Make it make
ask
sense.
something real? Can I
And
ask
that-
something real quick just to make
What's
sure
up?
I got it clear? So what you're saying
Sure.
is if you have Xbox Live and
Uh-huh.
it comes with free games, it's games with gold, right?
Uh-huh.
And you download those games with gold.
Yep.
Even if you don't have games of gold no more, you can still play.
If you let it expire, those games are yours to keep. That is fact.
So if you stop Xbox,
If I cancel my subscription at the end of this month and said no more Xbox Live, every game that I've ever downloaded off Xbox Live Games for Gold are mine to keep.
I heard about it was 360 games only. That's what I heard.
No, it's all of them. It's all of them.
All of them.
It's all of them.
Hey, no, it's all of them. But I don't understand. Okay, make me
Now,
understand something.
where I'm going with this is if Microsoft is giving away those games already, and then they lose money from this too, I think that Microsoft would be the biggest losers because they're losing the most money because they're already giving you games away every month already.
Oh, you
You
see
see what I'm saying?
but you got to understand the exposure factor, man. They get like Microsoft only got 29.93 million people on their fucking shit. So
That we
only got
know of.
80
I'm
plus
not-
million.
Look,
80. I mean, Sony got 80 plus million. Period.
Look,
That we
look.
know of. They got more than Nintendo. So
You
they
talk
are
about that
exposing.
has the
They are.
that has the console,
That has the
or
console.
that's
That has the
okay.
console. We're gonna talk about who has Fortnite.
No,
because we don't know that.
And
no,
we don't
no,
know.
no.
We
But
don't
we know. We know.
All
We know
right,
Sony side
right,
got.
all right. Y'all need to shut the fuck up.
80 million
Y'all talking about
online.
seriously. Y'all talking about dumb shit at this point. Listen,
80 million consoles sold, bro, in 20 years.
god damn it. Like, can we for 1 second not? God damn.
And he said
All right.
beatbox, my nigga.
Listen,
I know what that
listen,
means, bro.
somebody buy it
Listen,
out.
if y'all could listen for 1 second and stop thinking on
What's up,
this
Jay?
subject from a fucking console war perspective.
Hey,
Like
hey.
everything y'all saying is console war like related. This is like it's good for Sony, it's good for Xbox. Fuck being good for them. What's good for us? Listen,
Nigga.
listen. So what I'm saying is, if everybody's down with this deal, that means everybody has something to gain. That means no one's losing.
Exactly.
So who's losing? Who's losing? Somebody gotta lose out of
Somebody
a deal.
got to lose, and
Somebody gotta lose the most.
Who's losing? Who's gaining?
And
If they
I
do
feel like, it's us. And
it's
I
got to
feel
be
like
a
it's us.
test.
And
No, it's
here's
gonna be
the
a
thing.
test.
No, and here's the thing. Like you could say I'm a warrior as much as you want, but that's how it always works. When companies shake hands, we get fucked. That's how it works.
I just pulled up the website. I just pulled up the website.
Okay.
360 games are there to keep forever, but not Xbox One games.
Like I said, has
Says
nothing
right
to do
there.
with this shit.
This is what
Like
this
I
what to
said.
say.
Like I said, has nothing to do with this shit. The point is, when they shake hands with each other, that means all of them have something to gain out of it. Out of the
Exactly.
deal.
And it's got to
when
be
that
through
happens,
us.
We're fucked. Exactly. That's how it always works.
Got to be through
If
us,
you-
regardless.
If you doesn't matter who loses the most and who gains the most. What matters is they all gain. We won't. Like, here's the thing. Xbox, as we know, free to gameplays are not technically free on their shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if PlayStation start doing the same shit? No
Mm-hmm.
one ever called Xbox out on that shit. So PlayStation do that shit. What's the problem? You call
Hold on.
PlayStation anti-consumer because they don't do crossplay. They do it now, but they gonna do the same shit. You can't say nothing back because Xbox. You didn't say shit to Xbox when they was doing that. So now it's cool. So now you getting fucked, and I'll be laughing my ass off. That does happen to you motherfuckers. I don't play these games anyways. But the thing is, it will come to a point where many third party will start getting pushed to that point. Because third party games don't want to do that either. They want you to double dip. And sooner or later, motherfuckers gonna be like, well, how come we can play with these games, but we can't play with these games? Cross play. Why can't we cross play Call of Duty? Why can't we cross play blah 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 blah? And now it's gonna be a problem for the industry and us, because then motherfuckers like, but we don't want to do it because y'all ain't gonna double dip on games no more. We do that. You know what I'm saying? It create all kinds of shit. And the thing is, it's gonna start with us. We're gonna be always the one that pays the most.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
I
think
agree.
so? Every time the two company merges, what happens? We get fucked.
Oh no, we gonna
Nigga, we get Sega and Nintendo, nigga. That's what
Nah,
we get. What you
come
talking
on,
about? We get
Come on,
Sega.
cuz.
We got Sonic on
I look
PlayStation.
at shit from a
We got
realistic
Shenmue
angle.
on PlayStation.
I don't look at shit from fanboy perspective,
I've
console war
yet
perspective.
to
None of
feel
that.
any type of sting from any actual corporation right now, bro.
I don't.
Now
I
name me
don't
what
think,
sting that we supposed to feel right now, bro.
We're
Tell me which
called
crackhead I got to
corporations.
slap, my nigga.
I don't think it's gonna
they're
be. I
called
don't think.
What's
I don't
what's
think this.
cracking is cutting me off, bro?
Hey,
I don't think.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. The bottom line is this too. Like, it's this all I'm saying. We asked for something none of us cared about because we let the console war fuck our brains up. We let our brains and not everybody at this table. I'm talking about gamers as a whole, right? When we fucking talking about this bullshit, when we're like, oh, because it's anti-consumer this, anti-consumer that, and we actually create enough of an issue to where companies like, well, y'all right. If this is what y'all really want, how do we capitalize off of this shit? Because that's what a company does. You feel me? Capitalizing on shit that y'all want. And we ask for something.
We
get that.
No, Royal.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Hold on. Let me hear Killer Tay. Let me hear your point, Killer Tay. Let me hear your.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem until like the major games, like one of the major games start doing crossplay. Right now we're safe because they're only doing fucking free to play.
It's all free to play. Yeah.
They're only doing.
It's a beta test.
Now once the big fucking games start doing that shit, then we'll start feeling the pain. Then.
Well, shit. I'm from the future, cuz. Okay.
All right. I just want to say this before I get out of here.
I don't think
when some shit happens right now. Like when shit
I
happens
just
right
want
now.
to say
because you already said it. They want you to double dip. So I don't think.
Hey, let my man talk. Let my man talk real quick.
Well,
nigga, referee ass diver, nigga.
When shit happens right now, I don't
Nigga,
think
the same niggas is talking. Out of here.
Bro. Anyways, because the way I see it, when things happen right now, I don't see shit that happens right now. I see the ramifications for the future.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Gambit, I love you, nigga. You my nigga, but you gotta let other niggas talk, bro.
I usually let everybody talk.
I just want to say this before I get out of here because I got a music jam session. All right. Anyway, if it does come to pass where it fucks us over, the only thing that I foresee that's going to happen is that let's say that everybody starts complaining about Call of Duty, right? Let's say Call of Duty is the biggest thing. And then, Activision says, okay, we're going to do crossplay. All I see is that either you're going to have more microtransactions to differentiate what console you on, to fuel that, or that particular game is going to be more money, but we still have single player games as well that are making gangbusters as well. So I guess what? It's going to increase single player games. You know what I mean? I don't really see it doing too much of a impact.
That's the thing though. That's what is going to be the impact? Yeah. These are competitive companies, my nigga. Somebody gonna have to pay for something.
Maybe y'all like more optimistic than I am. But the way I see things, man, like who would ever thought there would be microtransactions in single player games? But there are. They good for that, man. They find ways. Cuz
they gotta find ways in order to survive, my nigga. You got inflation and shit.
They find ways to slip shit in real smooth.
That's the point of it. It's
single player games with microtransactions. Bam. Realistically, you don't think they can find a way to fuck you over with this shit?
I'll give y'all niggas an example, cuz bread used to be 15 cents back in the 60s. That shit is inflation. Nigga, I'm saying that's inflation. But why, nigga? Are we running out of wheat, nigga? Like what are we running out of, nigga? Like I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that they're gonna find the
national debt going up.
What they gonna say? Inflation on these games, national debt, nigga. They're gonna find a way to make. They're gonna find a way to make niggas pay more. Period. They just are, my nigga. These games should be costing cheap as fuck. When you know how cheap a Blu-ray is compared to an Ultra Blu-ray now, like you can find a Blu-ray disc for like $2-3 now, my nigga. They cheap as fuck now, but they're not lowering the price. You know what I'm saying? So when they change to these new consoles, no telling if they're gonna go to Ultra Blu-ray for games. They're gonna find a way to do it. If they're not gonna raise the price of an actual game, they're gonna raise the price to play it, and that's what they're doing right now, nigga. That's what they're doing this generation. They didn't raise the price of how much a game costs. They raised the price of how much it is to play. You know how much it costs to play fucking 2K? You know what I'm saying? Like games that shouldn't cost much. All these fighting games, nigga, taking out regular characters like Anna and Lei Wulong and then charging you for them motherfuckers later. We taking Sagat and Blanca and Guile out of fucking Street Fighter, my nigga.
Be honest, my nigga. Fighting games was not ever selling that good.
wasn't ever selling that good, so they had to find a
Never
new
selling that
reason
good.
to make money, right? They had to find a
That's
new way to
right.
make money.
Wait,
And what they did was,
wait.
nah,
Nigga,
Selling
what is
games
Al?
never sold that good. Selling
they-
games has its generations, has its times. There's during times when it sells really well, and there's time when it doesn't. Right now,
Are you
it's
talking
actually
about fighting games?
right now it's the peak. What are we talking
Nigga.
about?
Nigga, you
No.
think it's at the peak, bro? This is the
Nigga.
end of Soul Calibur if they don't sell, bro. The last
Nigga,
Soul
they
Calibur
already
that
said
came
they
out-
already said they
Let
ended Tekken already.
bro.
Bruh, when fighting games that's what I'm saying. Fighting games are big in its time. And it has a certain collective time. Like in the early 90s, it was big, it died, it comes back, it dies again, and it comes back. But
Right.
it sells really well when it does sell.
But
Like
look what
right
happened.
now,
Look what happened when they came back just now. But now we're
Yeah.
paying for characters. When it came back, we started paying for characters. They had
When it
characters
first
already
came
on
back,
disc. Like
you know what started the whole-
Capcom had Mega Man already on disc, nigga, and they charged you for calling it DLC.
bruh,
Wait, for what
Even though
game?
you didn't
Fighting
download it.
They charge you for that
Fighting
unlock
games-
code.
Street Fighter
What
X.
Fighting games come
Street Fighter
back
Cross
because
Tekken.
of Street Fighter 4 in the
Oh,
last
yeah.
generation.
That
That's
was-
when it
that was
started
box
coming back,
office,
right?
man, nigga.
When Street Fighter 4 came back
It don't
last
count.
generation, that's when fighting games came back.
Hey,
And Street Fighter 4 came out real cool at first, and slowly you start seeing fuckery. And
Mhm.
slowly you start seeing fuckery.
everything
And
in
that's
every
how
game.
they kill it. It's not our fault that we don't buy fighting games. They kill it. Remember
Name
how people was like so hyped for Infinite, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? What happened? They kill it with what? With fuckery. The game was
Yeah.
great. It's just so much fuckery they kill it. It's not because games are not selling well, fighting games. It's because you fuck it up. Generations go very well if you had everything done right. Street Fighter 2 sold so much copies because
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying? Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter
4
2
sold so
My
much copies.
nigga.
what I'm saying
Oh,
is that these niggas is finding ways to make more money. Name me one third-party motherfucking game that don't got microtransactions LCs in them. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers is finding ways. Period. Like it's just what they're doing, my nigga. And nobody's saying shit. And only us, the casuals, ain't saying shit because them.
You already know we
niggas
talking.
They don't know no better. They don't know no better, nigga. These motherfuckers like, ooh, I could pay this much for a haircut in 2K. Awesome, mom. Can I get $2?
You wanna know what I think the worst fuckery is in that shit? Is whenever they tell you that DLC, but then you go to download that shit whenever it comes out and it's in kilobytes, meaning
Yeah.
that shit was already on the fucking disc,
Yeah,
and they
it was
made you
already on
wait
the
3 months to
Yeah.
fucking unlock it.
Yeah, real shit.
That's
This
what
to
I
get
hate.
this to get you. This to keep you playing for longer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they want to do. They
And they
want
get more money
longevity.
out of you for
That's
shit you already
right.
own on the disc.
Yeah, I mean, it
They
is what it
sell,
is.
don't they? Though? But they sell, don't they, Daniel?
Hey,
It's like 10 versions of Street Fighter 2, but they sell, don't they? They sell like a month.
I mean, Call of Duty ain't got no single player on it, and motherfuckers are saying, "Well, I didn't
Yeah.
play it anyway." Well,
Nobody.
you didn't play it
Come
anyway.
Shit,
on,
I
man.
played that
What
shit.
kept people
but it's
playing-
millions
what
of
kept
people who
playing
did.
Call
You
of
know what I'm
Duty?
saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
I get
I'm
what
just
you're saying, man. I would love for them to put that in there too.
But they
keep
not.
it
And
to the
nobody
right because
tripping.
people
All I'm
keep
saying
nobody
is-
trip about shit, man.
All I'm saying is, y'all saying, oh, well, I don't really see how we can get fucked over this. We got fucked over millions of other things. You don't think we're going to get fucked over this? Okay.
everybody
Bro,
is paying for internet
I understand your skepticism.
now. Everyone is paying for internet now. I mean,
Yeah.
that's free shit. I already paid my cable company. You already bought the game. Both of those shits should be enough. But we're paying these actual consoles to play the games that we already paid to play. All of them.
Or the PC there, nigga.
Yeah, basically. But nigga, I mean, shit. Nigga better hold on to
That's
that dream.
if you
Nigga,
wanna-
Steam might
that's if
flip on you niggas.
That's if you want to deal with the problems.
Steam.
Hey, Steam got
that
DLC.
come with fucking updates.
Hey, a fucking PC costs enough anyway. I don't give a fuck what none of these PC niggas say. Ain't shit on PC anyway. Fuck PC and its mama. They don't got no fucking games.
Yeah,
Card
PC
flip.
would have sit with if
Fuck
it
them.
wasn't the fucking
Fuck them old tower clicks. Old tower click games. You call it a game? You got niggas on the tower. You click the tower like go there, please, tower
tower
go there.
defense and shit.
Get out of the fuck.
Crash.
I hate that
Hey,
shit.
Brad.
Don't mention PC around me, nigga. I swear, nigga, them motherfuckers don't play that. Okay, pressing ass nigga. Press K, hurry up. Fuck you mean press K, bitch. Spacebar.
WFDF right now.
And
WFDF.
this is
Spacebar ass, F1 ass niggas. Fuck them niggas.
Hey, this is how hard I go with this shit, right? When motherfucker was surprised that there was like microtransactions in Devil May Cry 5. I'm like, y'all didn't see that coming? I'm a fan of DMC, and I know this shit was coming. I saw it from the get-go. I saw it from a fucking gameplay fucking video. I realized it's gonna be microtransactions in there.
Hey, there was microtransactions in the last one.
You don't have to buy none of that shit. That's up
You know
to you.
how I know? You know how I know there was microtransaction in that bitch? Because that motherfucker's arm exploded. And as soon as I saw that shit, I'm like, oh shit.
Detachable arm.
Right. Because you know why?
It's a reason to buy something.
Because he has a robot arm, right? That does a move. Why does it have to explode? In the last game, he has a demon arm that's permanently attached to his body because that's his fucking arm. All the moves that you could do with this fucking demon arm. It doesn't blow up and go away.
Now we got to find out how his fucking arm got chopped off and why he got the fucking robot arm.
Oh, no, we know why.
I know about that. I know about that.
Yeah. It's shown in the trailer. If you look at it.
No, they showed the latest trailer, and it shows a little bit more, y'all.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
What you guys just talking about? How our arm turned into a
nigga, if you don't turn them fries off, nigga, I hear that alarm going off, nigga, turn them fries off.
That was our bell to go to break, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Lunchtime, nigga. You already on break.
Old school cartoon ass lunch break ass nigga.
That shit sound like shit's about to get real in fucking Silent Hill. That alarm and shit. That shit sound like shit's about to get real in Silent Hill.
I don't understand why some niggas think people is mad or happy about, like, nigga, I'm not mad or I don't give a fuck. I'm just worried about, okay, where's the fallback gonna land at? Where's it gonna be?
I'm mad.
Yeah, that's what y'all.
This nigga mad. This nigga mad. This nigga mad. I'm more like, okay, worried about, okay, where is this?
I want to be clear. I want to be clear why I'm mad though. What I'm mad about is not what the companies are doing. I'm mad about fuckboys out here putting me into this situation. Y'all asked for this shit. Now I have to deal with it too. It's basically what I'm saying.
Hey, Sony released a statement on that.
Realistically, motherfuckers that asked for it didn't want it either. That's the problem. You feel me? Motherfuckers who asked for it didn't want it either. But now we got it. Now y'all have to deal with it.
I don't get that. I don't understand that. That doesn't compute to me.
He thinks that we're gonna cause some problems to his patio.
I said earlier, Diver, nigga, we adding value to something. We adding value to something. If they got something got value on it, they're gonna charge you for that shit. We're gonna find out what the fuck is going on with it.
I wouldn't be mad if crossplay was something that we actually wanted. If gamers like truly want that shit, it doesn't have to be crossplay. It could be some other shit that gamers actually want. We got that shit, and we have to pay some fuckery for.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm keep telling you this.
I don't believe.
Huh?
I'm gonna answer him. I know what he's gonna ask. I don't believe you when you say you want crossplay. I don't believe you.
Okay, check this out. Hey, let me say this, guys. Check this out.
Why don't you believe?
Hey, did you read? Okay, you guys know who? Do you guys know who John Codera is?
Yeah, I know who that.
Okay, he's the president and global CEO of Sony. Okay. Did you see the statement he released today about crossplay? Did you guys read it at all?
Wait.
I'm just not hearing about it.
Here. Hold on. I'm gonna post it.
Before you say it or post it, whatever. Trust anything these motherfuckers say, huh? What the fuck make you?
Dude, this is from Sony and their website.
You know what else Sony told me? Sony told me I was gonna make games on my PS3, my nigga. Sony told me to get 2 jobs to buy my PS. I don't give a fuck what these niggas say.
Exactly.
I know.
Well, listen. He said,
let me hear.
Listen.
Let me see what he said.
He is saying that he said we recognize that PS4 players have been eagerly awaiting an update for crossplay, and we appreciate the community's continued patience as we have navigated through this issue and found a solution.
Okay. So what was that solution?
It
was already bullshit. It was already bullshit.
What you're saying is PS4 players asked for that?
Stop everything.
That's the bullshit.
That's what he's saying.
Let me ask you this real quick, Vidiot. If you was in charge of writing words for the presidents to say at your company, how would you word it? Would it sound something like that?
No, I'm just pointing out.
Okay. This is what I'm saying, though. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not arguing for or against Sony. I'm just saying fuck this whole situation. And here's the thing. The reason why I don't think any one of us wanted this bullshit anyways is because how come none of us brought it up last generation when they first tried to do crossplay? Everybody was quiet as fuck. It wasn't a big deal last generation. How come?
Right. But what he said even goes along with what you guys have been saying. You know, the trickle-down effect?
Yes.
Because at the bottom here, it says, this is coming from his mouth. It says, this represents a major policy change for Sony, and we are now in planning process across the organization to support this thing. We will update the community once we have more details to share. With more specifics.
Wait, we need more details?
Everything that I just said, right?
What if, all right, man.
Everything
Let me
I
throw
just
this
said,
in.
right?
Let me throw this wrench.
Yeah, no, it is.
I'm gonna throw this wrench in here. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. All right. What if everything that they actually put into the crossplay is beneficial to all of us? No consequences.
What if a bus full
What
of
if they
supermodels
did
pull
that?
up in my crib?
What if a company
I can make that happen?
wants
I
to
can make that happen if you want.
Hey, look, one year. Tell me one thing they did that's beneficial to all of us, but without no consequences. One thing that any of these companies did.
Hey, one year.
These companies did. Like, are we including like publishers and stuff?
No. These three consoles,
things like that.
These three console makers. Name me something that they did that there was no consequence to us.
Consequence. Wait a minute. Consequence.
Like, what type of consequences are we talking about?
No, you said. I know right off the bat. I know right off the bat. All right, go ahead. I won't say shit. Fuck it.
You can say it, but you just busting
I'll go ahead and shoot the first shot, right? And then Diver, come on after me, bro. Okay.
Right, go.
The main thing that they did was actually give us what we wanted, right? Which is video games.
We pay for that. That's the consequence.
Motherfucker,
giving that shit, we pay for that.
Wait. Don't be proud for something you're supposed to do.
I bought their
Don't be proud for something you're supposed to do.
I bought their console and their game. No, that's not giving me something. Nigga. I'm buying that shit.
Let's not get it twisted. Don't be proud for something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give me games. That's
your job. That's what we came.
Well, then what about everything?
Right. We've been paying for video games since their inception. Like, what are you talking about?
That's like
everything else is fuckery. Have y'all not realized that?
That's like paying for air, my nigga.
I understand y'all trying to say smoke and mirrors with this crossplay shit.
I'm just saying. You said, look. All I'm saying, you just said no. Said that what if they do this shit? What if they do something and they give it to us without no consequence? Without no consequence.
I'm saying,
have they ever done that shit?
They have
never done it.
It's possible. It's possible.
Why would it be possible?
This is as simply as I can put this shit. All right, they supposed to make games because we pay for them. Everything else is fuckery. Online should be free. We're paying for it. We didn't ask for free games along with our online service. They put that on there to make it seem free.
Hey, they gave you chat too. They gave you chat too, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Video, ain't that some shit?
There's extra features on there that we didn't have before.
We give them props to give. Like, we giving them props to give us games. Motherfucker, you a game company. That's what you're supposed to do. The fuck? What are you... Bro, like, you saying, like, what if everything works out? Like, what if a bus full of supermodels pulled up in my crib?
But it's the same thing as you're saying, though. But it's the same thing you're saying. You're saying the same thing by saying that what's going to happen in the future. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's the difference, Diver. The difference is every time some shit go down, it always proved negative for us.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you. Let me answer the question. I'm going to tell you one thing that they gave us. I'm going to tell you one thing that they gave us that we didn't have to pay extra for.
No consequence.
No consequences at all.
I didn't hear nothing about
you didn't have to pay. Okay, hold on. You didn't have to pay extra for it, and there was no consequences.
Go ahead.
Enlighten me.
That's that controller that don't get no grease on it, nigga, because it's still $60. and you can eat chips, you can eat potato chips, you can eat chicken, and you can play on that shit, and it's no consequences. They didn't charge you extra for that shit.
Do it come with batteries?
I got one.
Do it come with batteries, nigga.
This is gonna piss y'all all off, bro. This is gonna piss a lot of y'all niggas off, but I got one.
Go ahead.
Fortnite.
No, that's a third-party game. That is a third-party game.
Let's go.
No, Sony didn't bring it. Microsoft didn't bring it. Xbox didn't bring it. No, Epic bought that, nigga. I said these three console makers. No, I don't want to hear this shit.
Somebody knock you out. Would you like to play?
That's not a Sony. That's not a Sony decision. That's not a Microsoft decision. That is an Epic decision, man.
That is a company. Free game.
All I can think of right now is
that tell me nothing. Sony allowed it to tell me, my nigga. There is nothing you can say.
All I can say, cuz, is as a community and as a culture, we fucked up because we gave them an excuse to fuck us.
Nah,
that's basically what it is.
It's not even that we. It's not even that. It's not even that we fucked up. No. Hold on. It's not that we fucked up. It's that we're fucking up. We're still fucking up, my nigga. It's not that we fucked up. It's not over. We're still fucking up.
Because let me ask you this, let me ask you this, all right? Like, so are you saying that gamers really do want crossplay? How many of us in this room right now raise your hand, like, and truly mean that shit? Which one of you actually want crossplay?
Wait a minute, crossplay for Fortnite or for anything?
Across the board. Across the board.
Dude, I was telling Thrash earlier that if they made crossplay or crossplay for like Battlefield, I would play him because I want to play him, but I ain't gonna buy that shit on my PlayStation again.
No.
So I would support that.
So you down with that? Okay, cool.
I would be down with that. Yeah.
I'll answer it next if you want. So with the crossplay, I'm gonna be honest, man. I got family members and people like that who are just stuck in their ways, my nigga. You know what I mean? And now they actually got this crossplay. I can finally play with them. I'm probably not gonna play with them because they don't like playing against me because I whoop their ass. But still, I'm gonna jump in their game.
All this. How much are you willing to give up for that?
Nigga. Why I gotta give up something?
That nigga life. That nigga life.
What the fuck?
What is it that we're giving up though?
Like, bro.
Because this is life, cuz there's no such thing as they just handing you something without taking something
are you
back.
having
How do you know?
Are you having
because they've always done it. When have they not done it?
Nigga.
How do I know? Cuz
Fortnite. Why would you say Fortnite? Why would you say Fortnite? Fortnite.
What's this time frame? What's this time frame on the
Fortnite ain't a Sony product, my nigga.
Free.
That nigga Sony, nigga, that's not a Sony product. How the fuck you talking about, nigga? There's plenty of free games out there, nigga.
It's free. You can't deny it though, right?
Matter of fact, I am so sure this.
No, I'm denying
this is how it's going down.
That goes beside the question.
I'll tell you how this is going down. During the beta, they'll let you talk, like, see how the beta feels. They want to make sure the beta runs well. And as soon as the beta run well enough for them to actually put this shit into motion, the moment they put this shit into the motion, like Vidya was saying off of that fucking quote already, they basically going to explain to you how it's going to
work.
And when
Can you finish asking everybody across the board who wants to do that?
I want to hear what.
Hey, hold on. What did Microsoft have to explain? Did they come out with some shit explaining how crossplay was going to work? Like how
they just did it. They just did it.
Exactly. So they have, like I said before, they're not going to go into this shit having the most to lose without finding a new way. Well, they found a way to make themselves win. That's what they're going to explain to us.
And bruh, Heath said, I trust PlayStation to do the right thing, but you can't see this junk box screwing their fans up. Let me ask you this, fam. Do you think this is up to one company to decide anymore? They have came to an agreement of this is how it's going to work. That means contracts were written and signed. That means if you make a decision on some shit with this crossplay, all of those companies has to be involved and agree to it. Sony can't just say, you know what? With our side of the crossplay, this is what we're doing. And fuck them other companies. No, that's not how it works. They all have to come to agreement because they all share that.
Yeah, but I don't think you can make that a blanket statement across everything when it's just Epic that they sat down with.
No, they sat down with everybody. They sat down with everybody. There's no way in hell they didn't sit down with everybody. They sat down with you know how much legal shit is going on right now?
I'm saying, what do you mean everybody? You talking about the people that makes the games?
So
no,
saying,
they said
so saying all
the third party games.
Microsoft, everybody sat down.
Guaranteed. There is no other way around it. No.
Hell no.
I think
there is no other way. How do you think Microsoft say Sony won't do it? You think they just waking up and saying that shit? No, them niggas have meetings about this shit.
I believe Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo were together, but you saying everybody?
Everybody sat down, nigga. Everybody had to sit down. You know how much
you talking about Ubisoft? You talking about?
No, I'm talking about the Fortnite system, my nigga. Epic Games, Nintendo, Epic Game, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, all sat down.
Yeah. I thought you meant everybody that make games.
No, I'm talking about this in this situation right here. Microsoft, Epic, Nintendo, all them niggas sat down and had a meeting because there's so much legal shit going on. Way more than what y'all. That's why when I think Wanye said it or somebody said it, Craig or somebody was talking about putting Aloy in the game. I don't know if it was Tay. One of y'all.
That was
said putting Aloy in the game. That's nice and all, but there is a whole lot of paperwork to go into that because now you're gonna have Aloy on an Xbox console. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
it's so much shit that niggas. It's so much paperwork y'all niggas not thinking about. So I'm trying to tell y'all niggas it's more complicated than that shit.
When you play Fortnite, don't you get extra skins that you can only get on PlayStation that you
Right,
can't
that's
get
right.
if you play on Xbox?
Right. So if you
That's right.
cross playing, what they gonna see? Nigga, just a blank person walking around naked? While you
Just like mods,
see
just like
Aloy.
mods in PC.
You said
If you actually playing with a mod, you would just see the regular character.
right, but it's not mine. Right, we talking about this is a chain connection of all these companies coming together and doing something together. There's going to be a lot of.
You're not talking about cosmetics. You're talking about actual gameplay mechanics.
No,
that
just
go
straight
around
up
Aloy,
no.
and you can
You're not
see
going to see Master Chief on the PlayStation. They will not. They will not do that. They can't do that shit. That's
like
bad
I was
business.
saying. I think it's just going to be for third-party games. That's it.
No, I think it's just going to be
Same.
for free to play.
It's
I think it's going to be
just for
only
third-party
for free to. It's only going
It's
to be
for
for
all
free.
third-party games.
I think it's going to be for free to play games. They're going to start it with,
games is the only place that
and then when the money start coming in, that's when it's going to be different.
Hold on,
I'm telling you, they're going to do free.
It can't be for first-party games because first-party games aren't on each other's consoles.
Exactly.
No, they're not. Well, not yet. Not yet.
Party companies,
Right.
Those motherfuckers gonna be. They gonna
Nah, first party. Like
because they losing out on the fucking the double and triple dipping. So they're gonna want more money for whatever they fucking sell.
You know how
like
many
for the
systems,
microtransactions.
y'all niggas realize how many systems is involved, guys? Like how trophies gonna work? Like how trophies and achievements is gonna get split up?
You just killed 6 Xbox niggas in a row.
Is that Sony is the one holding the baton here?
You just killed six Xbox
can I
niggas in a
ask y'all
row.
this real quick? Can I ask y'all this real quick? I know the answer to it. I just want y'all to answer the question too.
You know,
has crossplay been possible before this or not?
Well, yeah,
it has.
Have they been doing crossplay?
Didn't they already do Fortnite crossplay by accident?
But I want to know what fuckery.
By accident, they had to hurry up and fix it.
Okay,
Smash Brothers.
I asked that for a reason. All right, there's been plenty of cross-playable games. What matters now? Why is everything changed? Why is this news big?
And
the more important question is what fuckery became of that? If you think
I'll answer that question for you.
Everything is money.
This question. Answer it.
Everything is
money. What's the big difference between this announcement and all the other cross-play games?
Fortnite is popular.
It is, yeah.
And it's
no. Answer. Is that the answer? Is that really the answer? It's just it's popular.
Well, and that is, but the money.
Yeah, nobody's really been thinking about any other game being crossplay with that one.
Exactly. Why? Why does this matter now? I'm trying to get to that point. Why does this matter now?
It matters because we have an entire generation that thinks that you should be able to play on everything.
No,
I told you not. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Listen, the entitled generation of gamers, dude. I'm telling you, that's why.
If companies actually listen to their if companies listen to their customers like that, they would have gone out of business a long time ago.
Dude, hey, why do you think fucking casuals control most of the market?
Bro,
most of the casuals are fucking millennials, fucking entitled kids.
Why do you think I asked y'all that question, idiot? Why do you think I asked y'all for that question?
I'm just ready for the answer.
Hey, well, honestly, I can't.
I'm just ready for the answer. Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'll let y'all have the answer if y'all just let me. You know why it's different now? Because this actually changed the industry. It changed all of the gaming industry. It's just that one small little pebble that fall into a lake that caused a big ripple. That's what this does. Yep. It's not the same as every other game that's cross-playable.
It forces change. I'm with you. It does. It forces change.
Yeah, exactly. Like regardless, there's nothing we can do about it.
Changes are coming. You understand? And those changes will reflect negatively on us. And
that's not true, man. Quit saying that shit.
It's gonna reflect the narrative, my nigga. It's gonna change the narrative of what games.
It's probably gonna be a strong ass tub stove, nigga. Like you gonna stub your toe, you're like, damn, that shit hurt for a little bit, and that's it.
So this is gonna be good for us, is what you're saying. I think. It's gonna be good for all games.
I think it's gonna be majorly good for everybody.
I think it's gonna be good for everybody.
I think it's gonna be really bad for Xbox though.
How so?
No, it's actually gonna help Xbox more than anything.
The way it can be better, man, because we can finally get certain games that we've been wanting for a long time. Like y'all act like y'all haven't been like, yo, dog.
How? I don't think so. This is cross play third party games.
Y'all saying this is gonna be good for us? Explain how.
This can be, bro. This can open the door for certain games to cross over, just like Thrash said, and just
no,
bro. Man, what are you talking about? No.
For certain games,
then you tell me how is it bad? How is it bad?
Like this, Cloud made it into Smash, my nigga. He's on a Nintendo platform.
That's different.
Final Fantasy 7.
So what you're
That's
saying
different.
is, due to crossplay, we will see.
That's
I don't
papers
know,
that got
Halo
signed.
on.
Like that's different.
So you're
That's
saying
the
due
same.
to crossplay, you're gonna see Halo on PlayStation, and you'll
No,
see
I don't.
Horizon
I
on.
don't.
You're not
No,
gonna see
nobody's
that.
I think
saying
what's going
that.
to happen is Xbox is
Then
going
what are
to
you
actually
saying?
liquidate themselves into actual streaming service.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
You're
that
right.
they're gonna go
You,
third
you
They're
are
third
you
going to
party.
go third
And
party,
how
and then
the
it's going to be
fuck
like
But
does that
another
help us
service, like
as
an app.
gamers? What the fuck are we talking about?
It don't. It
are you
don't. It
talking
don't
about?
help. There ain't no help,
Are you
God
saying
damn
that?
it.
Done.
nigga. There ain't no
When you
help.
say,
Done.
when you
Us.
Does
say,
All
anybody
I hear is a bunch of
feel
what
me?
if
hey,
shit.
Does anybody feel me? Does anybody understand
No,
where I'm coming from?
I know where
Yes.
you're
I
coming. I know
understand.
where
I
you.
understand where you come from.
I know
I
where you
understand
coming
where you
from.
coming
Don't.
from. I
You
understand.
I
I'm
really
don't.
not about to be in
don't
no goddamn
see
sunken
how
hole or no
change.
upside down place with you, nigga.
I don't.
Nah, man, you
No,
got me
what? No,
fucked
what
up,
the
man.
nigga
I
saying
ain't going
is
down.
that how is this helping us? How does this benefit
So
us? It only
you
benefits the
telling me
company.
this must
So
mean that
why are
you
we so
don't have
happy about
no reason
company
why?
benefits?
Dude, you
It's
don't
not
know what
company.
the fuck is going to happen. Okay,
That's
Are you
you
saying?
are
Are you
sitting
saying
here
that? Are you saying
and you're
that?
saying this and that, but you don't know what's going to. You have everything negative. Everything you saying is negative. You saying
Not
there's
negative.
nothing positive that can come out of this.
Because
exactly,
there
We
man.
isn't.
don't know.
Because
Yeah,
there
you
fucking isn't.
look, man. You
Nigga,
could be
No,
worried. That's
it's not,
fine.
dude. You calling it? I'm in business. I'm in business. Okay, motherfuckers don't shake hands like you said unless there's something to be gained, right? Okay,
Right.
so let's say what you say. Let's say if it costs us $10 if we want to cross play.
then
Fuck
we
it,
already
pay the
lost.
$10
Then we
and
lost.
pay.
So,
We can't. That's
hey,
exactly what
real
they
shit.
want. They want
No,
it
Real
to
we
be
shit,
like
can't
Ryan.
lose
fucking.
because
Real
niggas,
shit,
niggas
Ryan.
Okay,
want
so
it. We
then,
have
hey,
a choice now.
if you saying that there's no way out of it, stop bitching about it and let's just do it. That's simple. Because
No.
what you
That's
Hold on,
saying,
not
hold
what
on.
true.
you
Let him finish.
saying,
Let him finish.
no,
Let him
because
finish.
no, I'm gonna tell you why I said that because of the fact that you guys are so on something negative is gonna happen. Oh, we gonna do this. Oh, they gonna fuck us this. Oh, they gonna fuck us that. How? You guys
Okay.
just heard that
Let
Sony's
me.
gonna cross play. I already heard what you said 500 times, bro. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you coming out of left field, not knowing exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And on top
Are
of
you
that,
done?
Sony
Are
is
you
not
done?
You
doing
only
the
you
whole
only
full
seeing
Hey,
Are you
package.
done?
everything negative. You
Not
on
Are
here
you
quite.
done?
saying that no gamers want this. You
Are
are
you
call
done?
you saying no, I'm not. You saying
Okay.
no gamers want this. You said no gamers want this.
No gamers want
Really?
this. Yes.
Bro,
You don't want this.
bro.
I want it.
I for sure don't want it.
I
I ain't
want it. I definitely want
lying
it.
your
Some
ass
people
off.
can't afford a
How
second
am I
console
lying?
need
How am
this,
I
my nigga.
lying, dude?
What
How am I
reason do you
lying?
have again? Because the first reason you
Again,
gave me was bullshit.
my first
Bullshit answer.
my first reason is I play Xbox. I've got a Sony system so I can play their exclusive games. When I play a third party game, I play it on Xbox. Okay, so that means I cannot play with you, Royal, if you playing a fighter game and show that I can whoop your ass because I don't buy that game for that system. Now I have the option to play you on my system, on your system. You see what I'm
That's not how it's gonna
saying?
work. That's not how it's gonna
And
work.
that's no.
I
Are
get
you
what
done
you're
I'm just
now?
saying,
saying
Diver.
Are you done?
I'm
I get
just
what you're saying.
saying
No.
third
Are
party
you done now?
games. If it's third party games,
What
and
are you
if
gonna
they're
make the
all
movie?
gonna be cross play, then that's it. Right now, the game that's cross playing, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna jump on there. You're not gonna jump on there, so all this might not even work out. If they're gonna give us a bullshit game for a beta to try this on, ain't nobody gonna get on it, right? So what's the big deal? I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay. Now you're done. All right. All right. So let me get to the facts. All right.
He
So
was like, I'm done.
I've been saying we don't want this, right? So let me get this straight just to make clear. I've been saying that no one wants this. Apparently, everybody on this panel wants it now, but they're not
I
going to
don't.
say.
I
But they're
never
No, I
not
said
going
never
to
I.
said I
say
wanted it.
no,
I
no.
know
I
that.
don't know.
Okay. Then what the fuck? See, this is what I'm saying, right? If we're saying like we wanted it so bad to the point where Sony caved supposedly and gave it to us, fine,
Let me put this in
right?
front of you, man, because I don't think you have the documentation for this. Because the reason is that all these media outlets, like
Document?
all these companies, bro, listen to me, man. There's articles right now. There's media outlets. IGN's been going at their throat. GameStop, all these places have been trying to push it because of that one article with that one guy, the ex-CEO, right? He was like, it's not about what was it? It was like it was a money thing or something like that. He said it was something small, and he was like, everybody pushed for it, and that's what all of them did. All of
Okay.
them did that. So they like, okay, this must be what people want.
So
And
that's
why
what.
we
So that's
dealing
what.
with this.
Okay.
Well, who pushed for it though?
So
Nigga.
what you're saying is
Media
it's
outlets.
not what people want, it's what someone pushed for. Is that what you
Media,
just said?
right?
That's
So
what
isn't that what I just fucking
happened.
said? No one really wants it.
That's how we got
Actually,
here.
okay, check this out. Check this out. Here's an
What the
easy way to explain that. Thrash, I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's a pretty simple one. Okay.
Now listen, ain't never easy, motherfucker.
No, it is easy. It is easy. Trust me.
Go ahead.
Okay, you have Battlefield, right? Battlefield 1. Okay, do you have it on PlayStation or do you have it on Xbox?
Nigga, I got it on everything because I'm a motherfucking beast.
Okay,
but let's just pretend like I got it on PlayStation. Go ahead.
Okay, let's say you got it on PlayStation. I have it on Xbox. Dude, I'm going to tell you to go and buy that shit on the Xbox so I can play you.
Okay.
Are you going to do it?
If we good enough homies, yeah.
No, okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I've asked all my friends, to get games. They're like, man, I ain't.
And they said no.
Xbox. Yeah,
because your friend's not beast.
But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to buy it on PlayStation because I've already got it on an Xbox. So it's like a mute point there. You see what I'm saying?
Let me do this. No,
you be doing no. Fuck that. I want this.
Fuck all that.
Wait a minute.
I want to answer.
Let me finish this. Let me finish this. God damn it. Listen.
No. I let y'all spoke. I let y'all spoke. I let Diamond spoke.
Damn, nigga, what you mean you let us spoke? Nigga, what you mean, bro?
What you mean? Diamond finished.
What you mean, nigga? You're not about, like I said, man, you're not about to bring us down, bro, about this.
Didn't Diamond finish?
You're not about to bring us down.
Bro, you trying to bring us down talking about, man, crossplay is like, man,
y'all niggas is still looking at this shit as customers. It's not a customer.
I don't like that shit.
Dude,
this shit is not a customer. This shit is not a customer move.
Dude, hey, everybody I've asked that question owns both systems too.
It's not a customer move.
Copies of the game is what I'm saying.
You're not thinking correctly, nigga. Let's say your same scenario, nigga, to where I got Battlefield on Xbox, you got it on PlayStation,
right?
And I asked you to get it on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, and you're like, nah, nigga, because it'd be easier to crossplay.
No,
that's $60.
It would be.
That's $60 lost. That is $60 lost for every time that happens, my nigga.
Oh, I got you. It is. Yeah.
So it's like it's not gonna fucking work, my nigga, because that's why that's why I said hold on. That's why I said it's only gonna be on free to play games.
You're thinking of the company though. You're not thinking on a consumer. You're thinking of the company.
I said this situation. You have to think about it as a company. You can't think about it as a fucking.
I posted a link in the.
Customer is always right. Am I right? Customer is always fucking right. Am I?
No, they're not.
When the fuck did that change?
Customers are not always right.
Whose policy is
act like they are? We just act like they are.
No.
Are you trying to keep me happy, or are you trying to say "fuck you"? I want my money. I mean, think about that. If you piss enough people off,
are you telling me these companies are going to go to lose money just for crossplay, just because so you can play with your friends? You crazy? If you think that's going to happen?
No, because if they enable crossplay, then the people are going to be exposed to that system in the long run anyway.
They already got it. They already got it on one system. They want you to buy it on another system with your friend on there. They want you to buy it on another system,
right?
Because that's more money for them.
Okay, so
I say it's only going to work.
How many times have I heard you guys say, "Give me a fucking reason to buy this"?
Give me a reason to buy an Xbox. Okay, give me some.
No. Check it out. Give me a reason to buy Battlefield on fucking PlayStation if I already own it on Xbox. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, only it's a different situation.
I'll hook you up right now, man.
It's going to give you one less reason to buy it on PlayStation if you have it on Xbox.
So now, okay. But in this scenario, you're asking me to give fucking or who the fuck makes it? Fucking EA. You're asking me to give EA money twice just to play with a friend.
No, I'm not asking you shit. I'm telling you that's what they're gonna want. They're gonna want you to spend as much money as possible. They're not gonna give you more reasons not to spend money.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
More reasons not to give them more money. They're not gonna do it.
So the customer's fucked either way, is what I'm saying.
That's what we've been saying, nigga. Like this is like fuckery right here, nigga. Like that's what I'm saying, nigga. Like that's why I'm saying you could take it how you want it, but these companies are going to have to make money somehow. They're not going to do this shit at a loss for us. They never have. They never fucking will.
But what I'm saying, I guess what I'm asking you, I got you, but I guess what I'm asking you is, are you with the fact that it's all right to buy the game twice, or are you all right with the fact that, hey, why buy once so we both can play it?
I'm not all right with it. I just never gonna happen. If it does happen that way, we are going to pay in some other way. But you're gonna have to.
Dude, it's been happening. What is happening?
Sony don't have to do this shit. There is a reason why. They ain't gonna sit there and fucking do it just to lose money.
But they've been doing it. And what
with PC,
right.
Microsoft.
What
Microsoft
repercussions?
Is that competition, my nigga.
What repercussions have you got from them doing it with other people?
I don't have no repercussions.
That's what I'm saying.
It. They will have it. They're not gonna do it because them. We can't sit. Look, cause that's like saying,
Dude,
that's like
okay.
saying,
Hold
on. Let me say something.
Go ahead.
That's like telling Sony, hey, I want all my games to be free because I don't got no repercussions that way. But they ain't gonna never do it, and we ain't gonna never ask it because we know they need to make their fucking money, nigga. Whether we like it or not, this is a company. Regardless, you gotta think in both sides. You can't just take both sides. You can't tell people to buy an Xbox just because it has some kind of shit. You can't for because of this and that. We shouldn't do that. We should buy games that are good. We should tell these motherfuckers, look, we are only buying games that are good. Right now, they're trying to make this. They're basically trying to make a new service or an add-on to another service, something. But that's never going to happen to where these third-party games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, and all that shit are going to fucking do crossplay, so you can buy less of their product.
Oh, that's just never going to happen. No,
that's never going to happen.
I would just use that as an example.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Are y'all done? Are y'all done?
Oh my God, this nigga. Questions.
I
all about the leak.
I asked you one time and you still can't answer.
I
asked you what positive comes out of this. What positive comes out of this?
The positive, I already told you, the positive would be me not having to buy 2 games. The positive for me.
No, but what if you never
I don't give a shit.
This is Fortnite. It hasn't.
All right. Listen.
What? Okay,
so,
let me.
Of
bro,
course,
Royal, before you start, bro. Like straight up.
Go ahead.
Bro, I'm not gonna even make a point or anything. I just need y'all to actually categorize what y'all actually expect out of crossplay. Like right now, as far as like, is it going to be just third party that we're talking about, or are we including the in the argument?
There's no way it's going to be anything but third party. And if you ask me, in my opinion, this is my opinion on my side, it's only going to be for free to play.
All right, I just need to know that, man.
All right, let's get this to the simplest point possible, right?
Layman's terms.
Why did Sony not do crossplay before? Like full crossplay, like this shit right now.
Money.
I have no idea.
Money.
Exactly. Why are they doing it now? So why are they doing it now?
Because they can steal it from Xbox, my nigga.
No,
steal that
money.
You want my honest opinion? You want my honest opinion why they did it?
You see that? No, stop real quick. You see that? That's a fanboy answer, cuz. That's a console war fanboy answer. They steal it from
I didn't hear what was said.
They steal it from Xbox.
Oh,
if I am an actual competitor, right? And I'm like, yo, dog, y'all can all come out here, you know what I mean? Y'all can all smoke my weed and shit, right? But y'all gotta come to my club.
No, but that's not.
I'm gonna take your customers and your fans, my nigga.
We're going to Epic.
We're gonna see my club. You're not going to anybody's club.
If you want to talk
to Epic's club,
listen.
Hey, look, we're going to Epic's club and start bringing more bitches.
Epic has more games on my system than their system.
Can't speak, so he can explain himself because I want to hear this man now. Talk.
Hey, I already deciphered it.
No, go ahead. Let him finish. I want him to explain.
If you like, I already mentioned everything that was going to happen, or at least meant to happen, and why it actually benefits Sony more than anybody else right now.
Yes,
I understand they got 80 million people.
Please explain it.
Those other two dudes, like Nintendo, them niggas ain't really putting up the strength for this shit. They ain't got the graphics and all that stuff. They ain't got Spider-Man where you expect Spider-Man to be. Honestly, I expected Spider-Man to be on Nintendo after all these years.
What's the point?
How does this? I want to say.
Here's the thing. This is how you can like point them out, bro. Like if you see some niggas, if you see a group of people, right, and they got 2 different squads, right, and they offer something different, but they don't offer nothing new from what you got, but you offer the latest shit. You got the highest tech, the latest. You know what I mean? You're the one who's most evolved, right?
So Xbox One X. Yeah,
and then you like, yo, you know what? Your people over there don't even know that I got this stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and open up a door for them to come through with you. And therefore you gonna see how I get down, and therefore you gonna feel a certain way. You probably gonna come harder, right? Or you gonna fizzle out, right? Your people are gonna come straight to me, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, dog, I saw that you had this. How does that work?"
Well, how are they gonna see that though?
Okay.
Wait, how are they gonna see? How are they gonna see what Sony got?
Here's what we go right here. Word of mouth.
How are we gonna see what's? How are we gonna see anything? How are we gonna?
That's it right there. Word of mouth. No.
Word of fucking mouth. Oh, the only thing these kids are gonna be talking about Fortnite is nigga, pass me that gun. Did you find the Thanos?
No.
King Crash. No, let him finish.
Really a celebrity? That's what the fuck they gonna say.
No. They're gonna be like, yo, dog, my Xbox Live about to lapse, man. I ain't gonna be able to play. They're gonna be like, niggas free over here on PlayStation.
Oh my god.
Why are you paying for it? They're gonna be like,
So they're
You
gonna
know
spend.
what?
They're gonna spend
You know
$400 to pay for free.
I'm about to get my money back. You know what I mean? Like,
They gonna-
they
they
be like, nigga, are you
Okay.
serious?
No,
Okay.
yeah, no,
And they gonna see that.
So that's what you're saying. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're saying they couldn't do that before.
What do you mean? Like nobody was fighting. Nobody was. Go ahead, Diver.
That wasn't Diver. Oh yeah, it was Diver.
Yeah,
he
he
just
was trying to
It
talk.
was Diamond.
he
Go
probably
ahead,
just
Diamond.
said he probably just said let somebody
Okay.
talk. You know, he trying to be
So
referee today.
may I ask, could Sony have done that before? Why did they do it
Yeah.
now?
It's the
Before they couldn't do it 'cause of money,
Microsoft is
but
at
now
their
they can
weakest
do
right
it.
now, man. Nintendo
So
right
why
now,
help?
they're
So why
not
help
really.
Microsoft?
They're not really
God
like we
damn
just
it.
dropped Spider-Man,
Okay.
bro. How strong
Okay.
do you have to be to
Listen,
get Spider-Man
cuz.
exclusive to your shit?
Cuz.
Like, bro, what
Listen. Listen. Stop thinking console war fanboy shit for 2
this nigga?
seconds.
Okay, I'll
I
think
asked
depression.
you, how well is this going to turn out for us? You keep telling me how well this is turning out for PlayStation.
Nigga, if it
Yes.
turns out well
Listen.
for PlayStation, that
Listen.
means more things for us, man. The developers
Holy
get
shit.
more
You can
people
say
over
that
here.
shit.
The exclusive
You can
developers,
say that
right?
shit. If something
Nigga,
happens, if something good is for a company, it's going to be good for
bro,
us. Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
saying everything that
Are
they
you sure?
I'm not saying everything that they do is for us. I am saying that I think that Sony. Here's my thing. I think that Sony is actually more of a gamer, right? As far as the company goes,
No,
more
Sony's
for
a
us.
company. It's not a gamer.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga, that they got more gamers than they employment, nigga.
How do you know that?
When they actually demonstrate their services and everything, do they lie to you?
I
Do
mean,
they
it's
actually
a
sit
major
down and show
corporation. You
you
gonna
how the
speak
game
for
plays
them,
without
cuz?
saying anything?
It's a
You remember that
major
E3?
corporation. You gonna speak for the
Bro, they
entire
shown
corporation,
several
cuz?
examples that they are gamers, my nigga. They actually let the developers at Insomniac do what they want with Spider-Man. Do you get what I'm
That
saying?
doesn't equate to
Bro,
them
they
being
are
gamers. That's just them understanding
they are
that's what
saying
it takes to make money.
gamers are the ones
Jeez.
who want to make games, my nigga. You think these people who actually are making games are just like, man, I hate
Bruh,
this shit.
bruh,
Bro, they did
listen.
that for
Okay, listen. We're getting off topic. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Break the words down, and I'll make it as short as possible, okay?
Please, God.
PlayStation did not do this before because of money, correct? Why are they doing it now?
Well, they wanted to do it last
How
year.
did you
What
know?
was that for?
How did you know?
Because
they did it for money?
because of money, they wanted to do it. Oh God, come
Do
on,
you,
y'all.
did
It's
Come
so
on,
much.
I just put the
no,
link in.
I'm feeling you.
I
I'm
just
just
put the
asking.
link in there.
No, I mean,
Yes,
okay, look.
you're the one
Do
that
we gotta
even
break it
put the
down? Do
link
we
in
gotta go
there. Do
back
you
and
not
forth?
understand? If they don't do it before because of money, they do it now because of money as well. They have money to gain. And you're saying if they take it
Yeah.
from Xbox, cuz do we not know? Does gamers not know? Who doesn't fucking know what PlayStation can do at this point and what Xbox can do at this point? The content that they have. That's the
Casual
reason why
people who
PlayStation has 80 million plus. That's why Xbox doesn't.
casual people who
No,
think
What
that,
casual is in the Xbox?
First of all,
bro, what
first
are
of all,
you
do not just say casual like that's a be all and all. That's because casual. What the fuck
what are
do
you
we know
talking
about
about,
casual?
man? Y'all
Bro,
niggas
you
keep
just said casual.
Fortnite is the casual game right now.
It
It
is.
is.
It's the casual
Really?
and pro
It
game
is.
right now. They
Really?
targeted that because it's the biggest one,
Really?
and it's been a
So
long time.
only casual fuck with it. I'm trying to ask you a question. Answer the goddamn question. Is it because of money? Right? They're
That's
doing
what I
this now
said. Yeah,
because of money.
it's
Okay.
because of money. They can get it a different
Where
way.
is the money coming from?
I just explained this shit. I literally just explained this shit. How I think it's gonna come
Nah,
in.
okay, look.
This is speculation. We don't know. They didn't look.
No,
They have
Damn.
no press statement saying that it came from somewhere else.
no, sir. You just said the reason why Sony's doing it now so they can steal money away from Xbox by showing Xbox players what PlayStation can do.
That's a
That's
part
what
of
you
it.
said.
That's a
But
potential.
Nintendo as
Yeah,
well.
that's a potential.
That's potential. You get what I'm
And
saying?
what else?
Where
And
the
what else?
revenue's
And what
coming in
else?
from.
No,
How do you
what
think?
else?
Nigga, I don't know all the angles exactly right now on
Okay.
top of my
But
head.
they
But if I
do.
sat down and
Okay,
wrote it all
stop.
out,
Yeah,
The
they
bro,
reason
I'd
why
have it
I
down
asked
for
you,
you by
the
tomorrow.
reason why I asked you what else is because I want to make sure once I handle this shit, you ain't got anything else. And if you do, feel free to bring it up as well. Okay. For you to say the reason why PlayStation at this point has chosen to do that to show Xbox and PlayStation gamers that there's other shit on PlayStation they don't know about. What the fuck did they spend millions on marketing for? Do you realize you just insult my profession? I'm in marketing, cuz that's what we do. Just say, oh, now you can play on PlayStation with PlayStation, motherfuckers, so you can know what you're missing. They motherfucking already know what they're missing. What the fuck? Come on, cuz. Like just to say now y'all can play on the same platform, the same game. Now y'all can see the difference in the console. No, you can't. It's the same motherfucking game. They're basically mini PCs. These consoles are mini PCs, cuz. What the fuck?
Nigga,
What does that have to do with
nigga,
any of that? Come
nigga.
on.
Hold on. Let me
You
say
just
this.
told
Nigga
me.
went in.
You just told me.
What?
You literally just told me, bro.
What?
You said, hey, how do you think they're gonna get the revenue? I
How?
just told you how I just gave my right? I just presented that to you, right?
That's weak as fuck.
So
By this,
even though
by
that's
this,
one version
I'm just being
of
real with
how
it.
they
That's
can get
weak
money
as fuck.
back,
that's
you don't
they
have a
wouldn't do
reason
that.
as to, you don't have a dark reason as to
Okay.
how they're going to get money.
Okay.
You don't
So-
have one, do you?
Yes, I
You
do.
haven't-
Yes,
You
I
haven't
have
mentioned
plenty.
one. You think it's going
I
to be
have
us
plenty.
that we're going to actually
Okay.
pay for this shit?
Okay.
That's
first
what
of
you
all-
think, right?
No. First of all, was
All right.
PlayStation Plus free this generation or not? It's not, right?
Nope.
No, it's
Is
not
it free
free.
this
It's not,
generation?
I don't think it's
Okay.
ever been free.
Okay.
It was
So PS3.
Plus hasn't been free. Online was free.
Online was
PS3
free, but
Online was
not
free.
PS Plus.
Online was free. PS Plus was not.
Now they forced the PS Plus.
May I ask you, if this generation, if online wasn't a part of PS Plus, would PlayStation have that many PS Plus members?
If online
Probably.
wasn't part of PS Plus, would it have that many members?
Right.
No, I don't think so.
Exactly. And how was they able to do that?
You mean the
By
free
adding
games and stuff?
Exactly. They added
No,
some
bro.
free games
No,
too.
they did
And
that
they said-
because man, I understand the free games, right?
Go ahead,
But
go
the
ahead,
main
go ahead,
thing
go
is
ahead.
that
Explain
the
that.
first person to start off the whole charging for online, right? Was PlayStation.
I don't give a fuck who does it
PlayStation 2, right?
first.
But the main
PlayStation
thing
did.
is that Xbox, man, the nigga with Xbox, they actually had it where it was like, okay, we're gonna charge y'all for online because we got chat. PlayStation don't. Niggas was like, yo, dog, we got chat over here. And
So-
PlayStation was like,
so
nigga,
you
we only
willing to
got
pay
this little room
$60
we can
because
sit
of
in
chat?
without playing the game. It's not $60
I didn't.
for
I
chat.
didn't play.
That's
I
what I'm
wasn't
saying
even
right now,
aware,
man.
to
It's
be
like share play, right? That came
You
with
could.
it. Nigga,
I mean,
share
you
play,
could
right?
talk
Came
on the
with
game.
it at the beginning.
honest.
At the beginning, you got share play, right? You had
You
all
still
these
got-
extra things that you've never had. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, and then you get these free games and shit that come with it. And on top of that, if you
Okay, I
have
don't-
PlayStation Plus, you're getting
Bruh.
6 games each month.
Bruh.
You gotta
I
have.
didn't
You
ask
gotta have. You gotta
I
have
didn't
PlayStation
ask-
Plus to have share play though.
I didn't ask all of that. I just asked, would there be more? Would there still be the same amount of members if online wasn't a part of it? It's not, right? Because most people pay for the online.
That's
shit.
a
They
rental
don't talk
service
about
then.
anything
You
else.
just be renting games based off of how it is. So no.
Exactly. They
Well, nobody
pay
wants
for
to
the
rent
online
games like that.
service. Exactly.
Why would
But
you
the
want to
reason
rent
why
2
they
random
can't-
games each month, my nigga?
Bruh,
Why would you
listen.
want,
Bruh,
why would
listen.
you want that,
Listen.
my nigga?
Listen.
Man,
Listen. The reason
y'all niggas
why
hurry
we
up,
have to,
cuz.
the reason why we
Y'all
have to
niggas.
pay,
Thrash got
Bruh.
pee.
the reason why we have to pay is
Yeah, I'm
because
trying to talk too. I'm tired of hearing y'all niggas' voice. Hurry up, y'all
All right,
niggas.
all right.
fucking cutting me off. Maybe you could talk.
Shit.
Damn.
God damn.
The reason
Go
why
ahead.
we have to pay now is because they added other shit to it to make it look good, and now because it looks good, we have to pay for it. Because they can't just charge you
Bruh.
for online alone, can they? Because they did already
They
did it.
didn't.
What you mean they didn't?
They didn't. PlayStation 3, they did not charge you for online.
Exactly.
All right.
But you know
Then
how
they
much
started
money
adding
they
all this
spend,
other stuff.
and now they making money off of it, aren't they?
Right, because the only reason they have to do that is because it would be a stupid idea. Thrash already said this. It would be a stupid idea not to go over there and actually be like, damn, these niggas at Xbox are actually making a bunch of money off of just online subscriptions.
So
Well,
you
let's go ahead
finally
and do that.
understand
Put
where
our
I'm
twist on
going
it.
from. So you finally understand. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
Now
I've
we
been
have to
saying
pay
that too, bro.
$60 because they see Xbox making $60 a year.
Hmm.
So now PlayStation do have to pay for it this generation, right? That's how it works. You
But
just said that so yourself.
PlayStation dudes was like, okay, well, this is a feature
That's-
that everybody
I
wants,
think-
and they've
I
been
don't- I
complaining
didn't
to
ask
us
for-
about.
I did not ask for extra shit. I asked
Nah,
for
man,
the
you need
same
to know
thing
the actual
they
motive behind it and how it happened. If you
Nah.
don't know the origins, then you're gonna be spitting stuff like this.
Okay.
Just started a solid point,
Okay.
but you're not
So
gonna make it to.
is the motive not trying to make more money because they see Xbox making $60
So
a
what's
year?
the problem with them trying to make more money?
Because
Come on.
I have to pay that.
Because
fucking
it's going-
money.
You
it's
don't
gonna
have to
fall
pay
back on us.
anything. You don't have to do
Holy shit.
PlayStation Plus. You ain't got to do that, man. That's on you.
Okay, look. Let me. All right,
Oh,
let me.
wait.
See,
So
hey,
that's on you. They
y'all
made
niggas
you-
taking too fucking
made
long,
you
cuz.
leave.
We want
Y'all
to play
niggas better
online.
fix.
It's on
Y'all
me
better
now.
hurry up.
Straight up. They
I'm
made your ass-
thinking of shit and I'm forgetting shit. Y'all niggas
All
better.
right, go
We
ahead.
want to
Go
play
ahead,
online.
man.
It's
Go
on
ahead.
me now. Cuz.
Go
It's
ahead,
on
man.
me.
Yeah.
Who want to play online? Is that what you're saying? It's on me for playing online. I have to pay $60. That's on you. You don't have to play online. Pay $60.
Bro,
I
I'm
know
just starting.
you.
I'm just starting you with the origin, man. That's it.
No.
If you
cuz.
get the origin, then you understand where I'm coming from, man.
No,
If not,
no,
then
no.
you. Then if
I know
not, then you
exactly the
niggas-
origin. No, I know exactly
Bro.
the origin. You said straight
Bro,
up.
I'm telling you.
They
Go ahead, man.
is what I'm saying, not what it really is. They saw Xbox making $60 a year, so they want to do that too, and they have, and
They put their
succeeded.
twist
We
on
paid
it though, right? And then Xbox had to follow
I
suit
don't
with free
fucking
games on
care
top of
what
that.
kind of twist it is. I'm
Nigga,
paying
then
$60.
Xbox had to follow suit with putting free games on top of that. Now Nintendo is the last
Bruh,
one to fucking lie
I don't
talking
play
about,
on
yo,
Xbox.
we're gonna charge for online now.
Bruh, I don't give a fuck. I don't play on Xbox. I don't
But you
care
get what I'm
Xbox
saying.
does.
But you get what I'm saying.
God damn it! But do you not see what I'm saying? Now we pay $60, but you don't see how it possibly could be any way where we can't
if
get
you
fucked
wanted,
over this.
who didn't want voice chat with their teams and friends like that?
You saying
who didn't?
This
This is straight up, man. Just be honest. Who didn't want
so
that?
it costs $60 for that.
People spoke up, and that's how we got crossplay. People spoke
And
up,
now
and that's how we got party chat. People
and now we
spoke
paying
up about
$60 for
charges.
it.
Wait, see, look, that's the thing. No, nobody really spoke up. Microsoft came out with a fucking tweet. Microsoft and Nintendo came out with a tweet, and that's when they became a big thing. That's on
What
my
are you
mama.
talking about?
Niggas,
No.
That's how that shit was. Motherfuckers had little bits and speaks, but it got big when their competition made a fucking tweet about this fucking.
Dude, if that's what it is,
it got big off
check
of
it out,
the
check it
Sony
out.
CEO saying that, hey, yo, it's because of money. Keep pushing. He literally said that. I can post it again in the chat.
Right.
Yes. It's because of money. And so now they're doing it because of money. They see money to be gained.
Look, let me tell y'all my point. Fuck this shit. Because y'all going too far into the future anyway, nigga. Look at the situation of what it is right now, nigga. Before, PlayStation said they wasn't doing this shit because of money. Totally understandable because they have the most to lose and nothing to gain. No money. All right. Now, the situation here now is we have a free-to-play game that nobody's in control of. They're getting their percentages from skins, and there ain't no custom skins, right? Epic is making the most out of this shit. So Epic is happy. That's why Bethesda came out and was like, oh, do our card game. They stupid because they want to have that same kind of money, right? Or have a chance to make it, whatever. But problem is that's as far as it got. The real question here is what changed Sony's mind? Dude. It had to be the money, my nigga. There ain't no other way.
It's either that or
there ain't no or. How is there an or to that?
Dude, if you're you go into next gen, if you're the only one not doing some shit, you're going to be the underdog.
Nintendo.
Evolution.
No. Fuck?
Dude, what happened to Nintendo with the Wii? What happened to Nintendo with the Wii? They came out with listen.
Go ahead.
The Wii U. Sorry, the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay, they came out with a gimmick, hoping that fucking tablet would sell, but
that gimmick is why they lost, nigga. Sony's brand name itself.
So what I'm saying is if everybody's doing the same thing except for one, everybody's going to think
crossplay was never going to threaten Sony. It never did.
I'm just telling you.
Crossplay been going on with Nintendo and Xbox for how long? How long has it been going on?
What, 6 months? 7 months?
6 months. How many times? How many months did Sony lose in sales?
None.
Dude, how many fucking countries did release every month? Don't give me that shit. Dude, fucking use number sales. How many countries are released in every month? Really?
I don't care about that. How many? Same amount as Nintendo Switch, I guess.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No,
if you double the countries.
Get back to the start now.
You going off of the. I'm asking a fucking.
No,
question,
you're bringing up a fucking obvious.
Did crossplay? Hold on. Okay, so is Microsoft going to release in more countries next generation? Are we going to have the same fucking shit?
That's not up to me.
It's not up to you. So okay.
But you know what? Next gen, y'all are going to bring up sales numbers again whenever it doubles because
it's always going to come up. What I'm telling you, that's
why Sony outsells Microsoft every day.
No, I listened to niggas for 30 minutes. And I didn't nigga 47. I'm looking, and I didn't say shit. What I'm telling y'all niggas is like that number. Lose me with the number shit because lose me with the if they don't do it, they're gonna be in the back. No, nigga, they've already proved it to themselves.
Then let Sony stay where they're at.
They won damn near every month. I think it said 1 month. They won every fucking month for the past 6 months since crossplay happened with Microsoft. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me fucking finish, nigga. What I'm saying is that what and why would they do this? Affecting their sales. It's not affecting their people. Everybody's happy. Fucking Spider-Man came out. Nobody even talking about crossplay. Nobody even talking about nigga. Mark Ybarra came out with a fucking tweet talking about Sony not doing this. Xbox niggas was like, bitch, nigga, work on shit being free. Like it was so old that people was like, nigga, worry about your own company. They playing Spider-Man right now, nigga. I'm saying, now fuck that. I don't want to hear shit. Nigga, y'all hearing me today, nigga. I be fucked up. Nah, thrash man, my ass, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up,
bro.
Nigga.
No, man.
What I'm saying no, y'all didn't answer shit, nigga. All I said is that something has changed in the motherfucking. Something has changed in the contracts. Something has changed in something to where what the real question is: who gonna pay for this bullshit? If it is bullshit, who paying for it? Who what's going on? Like the real question is that, nigga, we can't go into the future and say, oh, if it's on Battlefield, if it's on Call of Duty. No, it's on Fortnite right now. Why? Why is it? It's not because Sony wants to kill Microsoft. They all sat down together. They not, nigga, Microsoft ain't gonna walk away from a plan that's gonna hurt them. Nintendo not gonna walk away from a plan that's gonna hurt them. Epic not gonna walk away from a plan that's gonna hurt them, and neither is Sony. None of these companies, they all came together and shook hands. Why? These are competitive.
Why does that bother you? Is what I want to know.
No, nigga, that's what I'm saying. See, hey, that's fuck nigga questions, nigga. That's fuck nigga questions.
All right, man.
Because look, it's always gonna trickle down. It's always gonna fuck that shit. Y'all hearing me? Let me finish. Y'all, it's all gonna trickle down on gamers, like it always has, nigga. It always has. There has to be some kind of plan. Something has been said. Unless one of these companies are bowing out, there's no reason. There would be no fucking reason. None. There wasn't none 5 days ago. Why is there a fucking reason now?
Dude, they'll only fuck you if you allow them to fuck you.
Is this speculation or not?
It's not speculation. I'm telling you what happened. This is
sat down, but where's the
they had to sit, nigga. Y'all know
on that one. What could have happened is Microsoft could have been throwing papers at them like, yo, how about this deal? How about this pitch? How about this pitch?
Listen, see, that's your problem. You think it's this Xbox and PlayStation? It's not, nigga.
I don't have to include
Epic,
Nintendo.
Nintendo, and Microsoft had to come up with something that they all agreed with, man, nigga. They had to. There ain't no ifs, ands, and maybe. That's how business work. You have Sony's, Sony's demographic. You have Microsoft's, Nintendo's, and PC's demographic all together, and Epic in the middle of it, controlling all of it. They had to come up with something, my nigga. They had to come up with something. What was it? What changed Sony's mind? What did they tell Sony that changed their fucking mind?
I get what you're saying, man. I know you.
That's the whole thing.
You want to play.
If we talk about anything else, we speculation right now, nigga. The truth of the matter is, somebody came to the table with something that Sony was like, all right, I'm gonna fuck your bitches. Fuck it. She look cute now, nigga. She didn't look cute the other day.
Dude, maybe Microsoft gave them a fucking bigger cut. You know,
I think Microsoft is bowing the fuck out. Or Microsoft said,
we both agree on that.
We'll take your PS Now. We'll help you with PS Now. We'll fucking put it on our shit. Something had to happen that's bigger than Fortnite.
Trash, man.
My nigga.
Bro, you know exactly. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not arguing with you, right? But you and I both know, we all know, right? You even reported on this, that they actually was like, hey, we're going to go ahead and make a streaming service for all devices. Right? And they were like, okay, how are we going to get PlayStation to do it?
Right. Exactly. So they want to get PlayStation on it, but then how are they? That means PS Now would have to be going to the Xbox's box, right? That would be the only. Bro, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, nigga. I'm saying that's the end of Xbox. Is what I'm saying, my nigga. It's going to be the only way Sony is going to do that is if Microsoft bow out,
hold on,
nigga,
man.
and become another app.
Let's be honest, the console, bro. The console.
If that happened, there would be no reason for me to buy a PlayStation.
What's the most important thing to Microsoft? What's the most important thing to Microsoft? Xbox Live or Xbox? Xbox Live, right? So if they get a way or a reason to get somebody to subscribe to their shit, they don't gotta make no motherfucking consoles. They don't gotta fucking do all of this extra shit. They don't gotta do no more, my nigga. All they gotta do is bring their software and put it on a goddamn app, stream it to whoever, and then Sony can make all the fucking shit they need to make. That's right. It.
They haven't made not one game that's like a brand new IP that's a banger.
They haven't. They're trying to make it. Their shit is services. That's all the fuck they want to do is do services, my nigga. They're not worried. They don't give a fuck about the Xbox. If they did, it would still have exclusives. Let's be honest, my nigga. That's business right there. If they wanted to sell an Xbox, they would have exclusives for the Xbox. These niggas have talked about more exclusives for PC for the past 2 years than they have for Xbox.
And nigga, they're at Dave and Buster's, my nigga. Come on.
I mean, I'm saying they don't give a fuck about Xbox. That's why I said they are doing this shit. They are leaving, but they want to stay. They're gonna brand a Xbox app. It's cheaper for them. They don't gotta lose money on consoles. They know they will never win in consoles, and that's not no fanboy shit. That's just looking at the shit from what it is. These companies are like, all right, we can make more money just with services. Look at Fortnite. Fortnite is basically a fucking service. It's free, and you pay for fucking shit. Microsoft on a piece of that pie. They already got a piece of it with Minecraft. They got Minecraft on the intel of Minecraft. They want that again. That's all they talk about is Minecraft now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what the fuck they want. And the only way to do it is to get Sony on board with them. How are they going to do that? By making a box. They're going to tell Sony, look, we're not even trying to sell consoles. we'll help you sell yours. In fact,
boom,
something. Because something had to go. Something had to go.
I agree with all that.
Something had to fucking go.
But we gonna get
and if they don't want, now here's the thing. I get that Draco, personally, bro, I am actually really, really concerned with that shit. But at the same time, I'm not gonna worry about it because I just see benefits out of it, man. You get what I'm saying?
It might be. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way it's a happy ending for gaming.
I don't see the benefits.
If Microsoft stay in this shit and they do crossplay, they're gonna charge us more. They're gonna make an arm. They're gonna put an arm in it. Pay $5 more if you want to be able to play against PlayStation niggas.
Boy.
PlayStation will do the same shit. Nintendo do the same shit.
Yeah. If PlayStation was like, yo, we got the most people, y'all gonna pay us for the on our servers. You know what I mean? Like
no, because then Microsoft is gonna be like, we have a more established servers. We want to be. It's gonna be an argument. That's what the argument was in the first place. Is that they didn't want to listen to the quote they said. They didn't want to expose their clientele to the competition. Now they found a way either not to do that shit or to accept it as long as they're going to have to get a gain from it. It's something, and it's not going to be the straight money from Microsoft. Microsoft not even paying. Microsoft don't want no parts of it. They tired of Xbox and how much it costs. They don't want no parts of that shit. I promise you. They just want to make sure Xbox Live services work. And the only way to make that shit work is to be on as many they possibly can. Just like Phil Spencer been preaching about, if you don't believe me, watch the next chapter of motherfucking Xbox documentary, bitch. Because it's gonna be a whole lot of that shit in there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just in there. And that's not just me talking. Y'all know how the documentary it is. That's Phil Spencer talking right there, nigga. Like, it just is what it is. That's where they want to go. That's where they have to go to make Xbox survive. Because even if they make some fucking games and spend $1 million on games, Xbox gamers ain't buying shit. They just fucking not. They see Sony gamers actually buy shit. They sat and watched God of War be the highest selling game instantly. Then Spider-Man directly after that shit. Them niggas is like, you know what? We need to get PlayStation niggas. And the only way we can get PlayStation niggas to play our shit is if we're on PlayStation. Period, nigga.
Exactly.
That shit is just period. I mean, that's just what it is.
No,
Xbox is going to become an app. That's what I think.
It's going to become something. But it's not going to be a console no more, man.
The only issue I have with the whole situation is I feel like because that's the situation. Look, PlayStation didn't do it because there was no money in it for them, right? So now that they're doing it, either there's money in it or there's money to be made, right? And if they all are doing it, that means they all have money to be made. So that money got to come from somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
This was a good lead. This was a good step.
I mean, and if you look at the scenario I just said, Microsoft make more money by PlayStation niggas, and PlayStation make more money because they're not having a competition.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Let's be honest, man. You already know PlayStation was probably over there like, yo, y'all out? Y'all out?
Hell yeah.
Y'all out?
Them niggas walked in. Hey, them niggas walked into that meeting with their own sake, nigga. They had Sony bottle sake in that bitch. Nigga, them niggas was not playing. Them niggas had bitches cooking rice, nigga. Them niggas had bitches from Microsoft side cooking rice in Microsoft clothes. Nigga, like, bitch, make us some rice. Fuck these niggas and they French fries and hamburgers. We eating sushi and rice and egg tacos and shit. Whatever the fuck else they eat. Fried noodles and shit.
Makes me hungry and homesick.
On top of these towels.
Right, we eating fried noodles.
You make me homesick and hungry.
You crazy as fuck if you think the niggas ain't got an entrance. Hey, do y'all niggas think Sony got an entrance when they walk in? Cause like they got an entrance, and them niggas just somebody just rolled out a big ass Sony carpet, nigga. Them niggas come in. You got two Asians. You got two Asians that want to be black. Cause you got two want to be black Asians coming there, crip walking and shit with afros and shit. Just crip walking, but they Asian though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then they have a clean ass princess looking bitch just giving out paperwork and shit.
So you just explaining they exclusive, nigga. You just saying all the exclusive just walk through the door first, nigga. And then basically, like,
hey, I guarantee you, nigga, they have this fine ass Asian bitch with bad breath coming whispering to Xbox niggas' ears like, nigga, Spider-Man.
They'd be like, nah, oh hell nah. Get your bad breath ass out my goddamn face.
I purposely
jiggled a bit.
I'm telling you, them niggas. Hey, I would do that. They couldn't have no black nigga run that shit, cause I'll be shitting on niggas, cause like on me, nigga. I have an Xbox necklace. I work for PlayStation. I got an Xbox necklace. And I rip it off my neck in front of them niggas.
From one of your boys earlier.
Real nigga.
That's from your bodyguard.
Nigga on me,
nigga. Shit from your homie.
And drop that motherfucker in a whole pig and then send the pig away. I thought they was gonna eat. Nah, y'all ain't eating that, nigga.
I mean, here's the bottom line, man. I don't look out for PlayStation. I'm not a fucking fanboy. I look out for gamers. And the way I see it, It looks like it's supposed to be good for gamers, but honestly, I don't see how it could be. And maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully, I am. But usually, this is how it goes down because we've seen this played out a million times before, and that's usually how it goes down. Because if companies make money, they gotta make it from somewhere, right?
Hold on, let me get my cola.
I think we're gonna see. We're probably gonna see those changes, but it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as big as.
Oh yeah, it's minute. It'll be minute.
It's gonna be like small shit.
Yeah, it'll be minute little increments over time, and then a year after, we sitting there back like, damn, we getting fucked. That's how it's gonna happen.
That sounds like progression to me, man.
Yeah, a minute progression over time. That's how it is.
It's gonna progress, especially because I know a lot of people think we're going back to these 5-year generation cycles.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it's taking fucking damn near 8 years for some of these fucking great games. If we go back to the 5-year cycle, we're gonna be spending money out our ass anyway.
Bro, I hope it never go back to the 5-year cycle. To be honest with you, I think that's not a good route for us anymore. Games take way too long at this point.
Yeah, they take way too long to fucking make.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just point you in the right direction.
This could be good for. There could be an upside to this, but then again, there's gonna be a dodge. It's kind of like 50-50.
I'm waiting to see if there's any good to come out of it. I mean, like I said, man, I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hopeful,
right now it's just 50-50 until if those third parties get into that, we're gonna be. Yeah, if those third parties get into it, then yeah, it's gonna be some bullshit.
I'm not a grasshopper because I'm an ant.
Yeah.
You ever heard that story? The grasshopper and the ant.
Oh yeah.
It's a good moral, man. I'm not a grasshopper. I'm an ant. I see into the future because I don't like when shit happens right now. I don't just see shit right now. I see what's gonna be in the future.
I thought you thinking of it like a test. Like a test move, you got to think.
I mean, you would hope that it turns out better. Hope never done shit. All right. Yeah, all right.
Shut up, Draco. I really thought he said something too. Oh man. Yeah, man. The Trillis is in the chat, man. He's talking about I know you saw it, Draco, but he's talking about the mobile space and everything, like how Sony was like, yo, we done with that and then crossplay. And I'm thinking that Nintendo and Sony were like, yo, okay, so you can keep the mobile space, but what are we gonna get?
I'm saying I feel like they all gonna pull together because it makes sense for all of them. They're actually gonna make something out of it. Nintendo will have something positive come out of it because they'll be the only one with mobile gaming. So if you want mobile gaming, you have to fuck with them. But of course they partner with PlayStation and Xbox now. So if you want to play online games, they might be able to charge you a little bit more because now you get to play with other people. It's just so many variables, but it's just all the variables that come up seems somehow always end up negative for us. That's what I'm concerned about. I look out for gamers, not these companies. I don't give a fuck. I play on PlayStation because they give me good shit to play on, but I'll have no love for these motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
So they try to fuck us, man. Don't worry. We're gonna talk to them. You know what I mean? We're gonna pull them to the side. And we're gonna talk to them. We don't.
But what I'm mad at, like I was saying earlier, is not these companies. They do what they need to do to make money, whatever moves they're trying to make. It's just us as gamers. I feel like we detached and we all fucked up. Like I said, man, I maintain that I don't think anyone deep down cared for this crossplay shit. I don't. We pushed hard because we made a mountain out of a molehill, and now it's gonna come back to bite us in the ass because now we're basically asked for something that we don't want, and they gave it to us. And usually, nothing's ever free.
Draco, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Here's the words I know you're going to agree with, and everybody on the goddamn panel is going to agree with. More money, more problems, bro. More games, more problems, bro. More opportunities, more problems, bro.
I mean, you can't say the same for Xbox. They got no games. They got plenty of problems.
Shut up.
Man, they got plenty of problems.
Hey, we got to wait the next generation, man. We got to wait the next generation for the Xbox.
That's 2 more years, cuz.
All they got to do is they just got to maintain until then. Hopefully, when they do come out next year, they better be come out busting guns. Cause goddamn, motherfuckers can't be taking this fucking these goddamn 2-3 year breaks of no fucking big type exclusives.
If we talk about it like realistically, this is just good news for Sony all around. Like we can't really say that, like anything negative as far as what Sony's getting out of the deal. Actually, Sony's getting the world of game. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying I'm concerned that if they have the world of game, that where that put us. You know what I'm saying? As gamers, like they have so many reach at this point. Now
just a heads up, man.
You know,
Thrash is like quieter than usual. Are you alive, my nigga?
probably this girl probably hit him up with some shit.
Oh, okay.
Probably to take a shit.
Just want to make sure that, you know what I mean, that nigga was coughing and shit, man. And, you know what I mean? I just don't.
How am I smoking weed?
My bad, y'all. I used to work in healthcare, y'all. My bad.
Yeah. How do I smoke weed? He sound rougher than I do. That's fucked up.
Oh, nigga, he got the flu.
Nah,
It's the season's changing, bro. He got the flu.
You live in Cali. There's no season change.
What?
So
does?
You guys are on bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
There we go,
Do you
Diver.
think-
We can hear you now, bro.
Do you think since Sony folded on this fucking crossplay shit, you think Microsoft is gonna fold on this fucking paying for free games?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, man.
They need to.
No.
There's no way.
to.
There's no way unless they
No.
really don't care.
They don't, because ain't nobody saying shit about it.
Because I think the Game Pass was their way of being like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and transition into this. And
Look how big of a stink Sony made just to say, all right, we doing crossplay. You think Xbox is gonna go down the same way? And they actually have a good excuse. They be like, look, man, we gotta look out for y'all, man. We gotta keep the integrity of the system up and make sure y'all ain't nothing happen to y'all information and shit. It gotta be on live so we can secure it better. I mean, what you gonna say?
Maybe that's all it is, and you're making a bigger thing than what it is.
That's bullshitting, because PlayStation doesn't do that. And they protect you just fine. But if they say that excuse, like it's a good enough excuse to where they wouldn't, have to fuck with you like that, and it'll be what it is. They not
Okay, so you're saying Sony's on top. Sony sold a whole bunch of systems. They're making a whole lot of money. So they don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, they don't.
Okay, so are they being greedy?
Yes, they are.
Are they being greedy, or are they saying, you know what, we're on top of the world?
No, they are being greedy. No, real shit, they are being greedy. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's money to be made for them, so they finally down to do it. Before they couldn't see how they could, but now they see it. They were like, oh, we can make money if we do this, and this. This crossplay shit is about to work out real well for us. So now they're doing it because they found the app.
Yeah, and I don't think they just folded because it's gonna work out well. But I think it's not.
No, there's many things.
It's not a fold, man.
I'm saying it's
not a fold. It's a move.
No, not.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but you're saying we're talking about it because they're doing it. It's I think a lot of people are talking about it because they said no,
right,
for so fucking long, and now they're saying yeah out of the fucking blue. It's not something it's not something they're doing. It's just something, I don't know.
No.
What if Sony did it? Hold on. What if Sony did it, right? Well, they did it because they couldn't recognize who Xbox was in the building anymore because they so in the PC, my nigga. They're just like, man, who the fuck is this new nigga?
Yeah, we do crossplay with y'all, man. Y'all new on these streets, man. We do crossplay with y'all. No. What I'm saying is, like, the reason why they haven't agreed to it this whole time because there's no money to be made. Now there is. Plus, there's nothing but good publicity from it. You can't call them anti-consumer no more for not doing crossplay. You can't do that shit no more.
That's right.
I mean,
Xbox, look, all what happened was Xbox came and said, bag sold on the corner. I want in. That's all it was.
I mean, shit, it could be possible. They just want a piece. Hey, can we just run with y'all, man?
Here's something that probably make a lot of people happier. It'll probably do it. It might not. What if they were like, hey, how about we start making the hardware and the streaming service, right? PlayStation, y'all handle the games, and Nintendo, y'all handle the mobile and the games, of course, right?
All right, I'm back.
So, what if they actually pulled Thrash? You all right, nigga?
No, I had to
go back on mute, nigga.
I had clothes in the dryer, nigga. I had clothes in the dryer. Relax.
Now, the thing is that it's just a what if right now, man. It's just a little question, like, what if...
Hey, I did the other day. I ain't gonna front. Like, real shit. I saw one yesterday, like 2 days ago. I ain't even lie. I'm dead serious too. I saw one. I just didn't want to say nothing because I don't want people to think I'm crazy like Thrash.
UFOs and shit?
Yeah, I saw one the other day because, like, so where I live, right? I live like an hour. I live an hour and a half away from where Craig is. Craig Harris, right? Me and him live in the same state, right? So we've been having like a whole bunch of storms from that hurricane that came up recently, right? And 2 days ago, right, I looked out in the sky because I was blowing weed, right? That's just usually what happens. So I was looking up in the sky, I was blowing that shit out, and I would just stand there for a few seconds, and it was just clouds everywhere because it's storming. But like this giant ass fucking light in the shape of a triangle spinning around like was behind one of these big ass clouds. I was like, oh, fucking
nigga, you was just high. You was smoking that kush.
I'd never been high to where I fucking like hallucinate, cuz. And real shit, any
Somebody
weed
lace
smoker
your
would tell
shit.
you. If any weed smoker would tell you, cuz you don't get hallucinate from weed, cuz you just get hungry, happy, sleepy.
Unless they sprinkle some
Unless they
shrooms in
lace your shit.
Hungry, happy, sleepy.
No, cuz I get
they
mine
sprinkle-
straight from the pound bag, cuz I get mine
unless
straight
they-
from the pound bag.
They dry rubbed it on the bud. They dry rubbed the shrooms on the bud.
No,
So
cuz
you
I get
probably
mine
got
from the
high
pound
for sure.
bag, cuz I got it from the pound bag itself, cuz I'm the merchandiser. You know what I'm saying? For the motherfuckers who
Yeah.
get that shit, I'm good. I roll my own shit too. Yeah, it couldn't be all that. But real shit, I saw that shit. I was tripping, but I wasn't like tripping like crazy hard like people would see that shit. I'm like, it could be something else. But I was still tripping because that can't be right. It's like the size of a fucking airplane, like a triangle, cuz like of light that's spinning around and shit.
Jima left a whole lot of shit.
That shit was crazy. I hope y'all think I'm as crazy as Thrash, but I'm just saying I saw that
man.
shit.
I ain't crazy. I know what I see. I just don't lie. I don't lie to myself and shit. I don't be like, I must be hallucinating.
Here's the thing.
No, nigga, I know if I'm not a ham, nigga. I know what I saw. Nigga.
Here's the thing, man. You won't get hurt if you don't know about it. Like, you know what I mean? You won't
That's
get
the
hurt
problem.
if you
I don't
don't
like
know
that.
about it.
That mean you live in a
It
box.
won't hurt you. But at the same time, you won't get hurt if you actually were told something and you take it into consideration.
Because I want to look in the box.
So if you take it into consideration it's possible there could be UFOs or anything out there, then you might not be surprised when you do see one. You know what I mean?
Right.
You won't be caught off guard. And life is about not being caught off guard, bro.
No, true shit.
Hey, I don't want to FaceTime nobody, cuz.
Nigga, that's white.
That nigga Diver playing Fortnite right now, nigga.
Nigga, I've never played Fortnite in my life. I've never even tried it.
You never played it?
Hey,
no, I've never played it.
I ain't gonna try to convert you or nothing, man, but there's a reason it's popular, bro.
There's a reason it's popular is because PlayStation didn't have PUBG, so they all jumped to that game. That's the only reason why, because that's the only option they had.
You think that's it?
Hey, shout out to the homie.
I know that's it.
Damn Christian.
That's exactly what it is, because
Overwatch
had PUBG come out for both systems, Fortnite wouldn't be as big as it was, but that's the only option that the 80 million PlayStation people had. So they
you forgetting Final Fantasy 12 or Realm Reborn. That is popping still. I just want y'all to know that shit's still popping, even though most of us.
Are you the only one playing it? Because I don't know nobody who playing it.
I don't play it myself. I couldn't do it. It got a subscription to it, so I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with this.
It's good. I ain't gonna lie. I played the beta.
Yeah, it is a good ass game.
Yeah, it was good, but I'm not about to pay for no extra shit, man.
I ain't paying no goddamn $15 a month to play a goddamn game.
Hell no.
Made me pay 30 for.
Hey, mark my words, motherfucker. Y'all gonna be paying that for crossplay here in a couple.
Nigga.
If I want crossplay, I'll pay for it.
Trust me. I bet you that might be something they do. If you want to crossplay, they'll charge you like $5 more or some shit like that. They might be.
Hey, and if they do, people like me will pay, and people like you won't. That's all it is.
I'm hoping that's the best case scenario. But
and see, and the thing was gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Scenario is
Gambit. Let me tell you what's gonna happen, Gambit. Gambit, hold on. I'm gonna tell Gambit exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell Gambit, I'm gonna beat your ass in this game. And you're gonna be like, nigga, no, you can't. Yes, I am. Let's put that shit on YouTube. Let me beat your ass real quick in front of everybody. You're gonna be like, you know what, fuck it. Let me pay this $5 real quick. Let me beat your ass, and then I'll get off of it.
You know how
that's what's gonna happen.
You know what I say? I was like, all right, let me go out here and get this Xbox so I can beat this motherfucker real quick.
Oh, so you rather not pay that $5 for that 1 month, and you rather go buy a whole Xbox and the game just so you can prove something.
I'm just fucking with you, cuz. What I mean with that is that
okay.
Xbox by that point. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, you and Thrash, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, like I said earlier. Hold on, let me finish. Like I said earlier, since I've listened to Thrash, since the first day I heard this nigga, all he's been saying is Xbox is walking out, Xbox is leaving, Xbox is done. They ain't going nowhere. Won't you guys understand that? They're not going anywhere. Just because they're taking a loss right now, everybody thinks that this is the end of Xbox. It's not true.
No, I'm gonna agree with you, man. Xbox isn't going anywhere, but how they deliver Xbox to us will be very different in the future.
Exactly, my nigga.
Yeah, how they deliver it to us will be very different. I mean, we have already seen signs of it. You can't say that the
deliver. Okay, so you're saying deliver as what? Deliver
Streaming
as
service.
as a streaming
the
service.
streaming
Yes,
service.
it will be
So
true.
the stuff.
I mean,
Hold on. So the stuff that I do now, like if I go online right now and I buy all my games online, I never go into a GameStop unless I want the trophy or some shit like that. So there's gonna be no difference in that, is what you're saying.
no, it's in what I'm saying is you'll have a service and you'll stream those games, and if for whatever reason that service isn't working, you won't have games to play. Is what I'm saying.
They said themselves that they want to be a streaming service, bro,
Right,
on every
they
device.
say so themselves. And matter of fact, that Scarlet's coming out has two editions. One is a streaming box, and one is a true console.
Right.
And now let me ask you. Now here's the thing, though, right? I guess they're just testing the market with that. Now,
oh yeah,
I'm not saying I'm a mathematician or nothing, but it's kind of, and not an economist or nothing, but a $200 console will probably sell better than a $400 one, is what I'm saying. So the chance that their streaming box selling more than their console is probably pretty high. You know what I mean? They probably.
It also depends. It also depends. It depends on who wants that. If I had the option, if Microsoft is still making an Xbox, right, and then they're making a stream box, I'm gonna go with the Xbox.
Right.
Now, if they don't give me an option, if it's just streaming from here on out, then fuck it. What's the big deal? I'm gonna buy the stream box and I'm gonna play the same thing.
I feel you, but that's what I'm saying. So what we're saying is the delivery of what they're using could be very different. You know what I mean? They're gonna mainly stream. They're not gonna be like a console.
when you stream service. So when you stream something, how does that work with the frame rates and the 4K?
It's up to your internet connection. It doesn't matter how strong your system is. If you have garbage internet, then you'll have garbage as frame rates and all that.
Okay, so right now my internet is pushing 350, right? So if I'm pushing 350, that means every game that I play, I'm gonna be at what, 60 frames and 4K?
No, I mean
that doesn't mean that. But I get what you're saying. You'll be at the best. You'll be at the best quality you could possibly be at that time.
Basically.
Okay.
That's the only way.
Okay. So then for me, so I don't ever have to worry about talking about frame rates, talking about quality of the game, because it's a stream box and I'm gonna be able to play it as good as my internet is.
Right.
Oh, then I'm going with the stream box. Fuck you mean?
See? So sooner or later you'll only see streaming service for Xbox. It's just happening.
That's what's up.
There's no real. I don't see a problem with that. Video, what's up, man?
Unfortunately, if Microsoft does that and makes money from it, everybody else is going to follow suit, just like what's going on now.
Yep.
Exactly. Because who's going to want to make a system? Who's going to want to make a system cost $400 or $500 that you want to buy? But now you can buy it and you can get the best you can get as long as your internet is okay. And the internet's good.
I'll tell you
that's what's up.
But that's counting on whether your internet's good or not.
I'll tell you how this shit will go. If it was to happen that way, right? Everybody goes streaming. Sony's the one who actually knows more about TVs than Microsoft. So they're going to be like, yo, let's go ahead and incorporate it into our TVs. Only thing they got to do is get the app.
Really? Because Microsoft buddy with Samsung? Isn't Microsoft buddy with Samsung?
Making money with them like that with that certain type of service.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen, bro. Like you hit it on the head. Like Sony will do that one day. Not anytime soon.
It only makes sense.
It will happen. Yeah, it will happen one day. Sooner or later, Sony's going to come out with a TV with PlayStation built into it.
They already have that on there. That TV, that Sony TV that I bought a few years ago, I was able to play. All I needed was a controller. Already had all the games on there that I need. I mean, whatever games that came on there, not all of them. They already had that on their TVs.
Yeah, it comes with games.
Right. It comes with the PlayStation 3 games or something like that.
Yeah, those are like the initial,
it comes with what you pay for, right? You get those games.
No, that's what I'm saying. Those TVs are like the initial, I guess beta testers of those TVs that could come with this PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation built in like fully with the PlayStation logo on
integrated,
on the TV.
Integrated in the TV.
Yeah, you can have a PlayStation integrated into the TV itself.
And that's Microsoft. That's where Microsoft will hook up with Samsung and do that shit with their TVs, right?
I mean, realistically, at that point, Samsung doesn't have to hook up with anybody. They can just do it themselves.
Yeah, Yeah, if everybody's just
Really, because
software at that
Samsung's
point.
not in the gaming business, so if
That's
they're already
just
buddy
licensing.
with Xbox,
Yeah,
why not?
but they're buddy. I mean, but they're a TV service. Like, why would you like cut yourself out? Like at that point,
Because now I'm gonna buy that TV because now you have Xbox in it. That's another reason for me to buy that
I mean, but
Future of
But-
gaming, right?
but see the issue with that is if Xbox become a full-on streaming service, it'll just be on every fucking thing. It doesn't have to partner with one TV. It could be on every TV, even Sony TVs.
Hey, so you saying I can play all them games on my phone too, nigga?
I mean, it's gonna be there. It will get to that point.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh,
It will get to that point.
Yeah, what's the argument for then, nigga? Happy days. When Jesus,
The argument comes in is where we no longer have like ownership of anything. We lose all of it.
That's right.
We lose all ownership of games. Period.
but what do we own?
just own
We don't
licenses.
own these games, nigga.
Licenses.
I mean, as a streamer,
Yeah, we don't own these
Bruh.
games. So what's the difference?
if you can't like sell the games and stuff like that after you pay for them, bro, like you just spent $60 on a shit game. You know what I mean? Like we don't want that reversal. You know what I mean? We want that.
Well,
You get what I'm
with
saying?
as far as streaming service, as a service, what happens when you fucking lose the service customer for
That's
whatever
why
reason?
That's why
Whether
downloading is good.
right, whether they fucked up or whether you know your shit's fucked up, whether their shit's fucked up, whatever the case. If you can't stream, then what? You have no games to play.
That's right, and that's why
You don't
downloading
have no
digitally
hard
is the
copies.
best way
You
to
don't
go.
have downloaded games because you stream. Now you fucked.
Oh, we're not okay with streaming. Sick.
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
not
it's
100% with streaming, bro. It's how
Yeah,
it's
it's
incorporated.
definitely not okay. We're just saying that. I mean, that's just the way the game goes. Like sooner or later, stuff will be integrated with things that makes life simpler. And I am quoting, 20 years for that shit. To
I
make
think
life
for Xbox, but we need to get this internet infrastructure fixed first before we start talking about streaming and everything.
That's right. The main reason we haven't done that, like went over and everything. The whole point of us, right? Like the main thing. What's the worst part about buying a console, yo?
What buying?
When you get a console and you bringing that bitch home.
paying
I get the
$400.
money part. I get the money part. But the worst part is when you get home and you realize you got to plug that bitch in. You got to do all this other extra shit. Like, what if your TV came with that option, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, that shit would be, you know what I mean? Like,
it would be nice.
You don't have to be dependent on your own line.
Right, but we gotta. I don't know. I leave my shit native sometimes, man. I mean,
I feel you.
I just do. I just need my shit native and shit. They can't get rid of that shit anyway, man. The earth is too big. Like videos say, my nigga. Oh, Microsoft is only available in this many countries. It might be by design, my nigga. It might be just countries who actually have internet. You know what I'm saying? Like Sony is everywhere, so they would lose a whole lot of market share just because they want to go only online. That's to save money, but then they'll lose money because they alienating half the planet. Only 50% of the world is connected right now. So
He does a little bit. He does sound like Lincoln a little bit. I ain't gonna front. Six said Juan Jay sound a little bit like Lincoln. I was like, he does a little bit.
like a skinny Lincoln, yeah.
Like
Skinny Lincoln?
Like
fat Lincoln?
Fat Lincoln.
Steroids. He like fat Lincoln.
I think me and Lincoln gonna have some trouble fighting each other.
Steroids. Lincoln. As Diamond would put it, steroids is what you are, guys.
Steroids number 2, nigga. Roy boy.
Nah, I'm not roided out, my nigga.
No Roy's ass Lincoln is what you are, guys.
You feel like I'm highly experienced with this shit.
Oh, think I'm healthy because I eat apples for lunch every day.
Nah, man, you think I'm healthy because I'm in the gym, my nigga.
I mean, but at the same time, though, I ain't gonna front, man. There's something about the anticipation of plugging up a console that's kind of nice. I ain't gonna front. I'm about to plug this bitch up.
It's like taking the panties off a chick.
Exactly, right? Exactly. I'm about to plug this shit up. I'm about to fuck your ass up, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Do that shit.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't remind me of when I get old, nigga. Go on, it's that
song, cuz.
Eat it up somehow.
It's that Major Nelson feel, nigga. When he be unboxing shit, he seem kind of low key, like he be touching it too much, like the size.
Once I get to a certain age, I'll be fucking with cleats on just to get traction.
Oh no, not cleats, my nigga.
Yeah, just traction, cuz I need that traction. You feel me? I need to.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm hammering holes into the floor, nigga. Got me fucked up, nigga. Have some foot grips. Got me fucked up. All in the flow, nigga.
Not before I put a pin in her butt.
Y'all seen them videos?
Of course,
bro.
Of course. That's Xbox shit. Nigga, them niggas always they used to that butt fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen them videos of old school Shaolin monks where they practice so hard the ground got like footholds, like they have like foot imprints. That's what my shit's gonna look like. I have foot imprints in my shit.
Every time you hit something, just the bust of dust just come out.
I'm saying.
Like, nigga, what the fuck? You were sitting in the restaurant. You were that dirty? Damn, nigga.
No, I be stomping. Wow.
You ever pulled it out her butt and there was a bean on it and shit?
I
like,
never,
like a refried bean.
I don't do that.
I don't need buttholes. There's a pussy like literally right there.
I don't need buttholes.
Head
only buttholes.
Head and pussy plenty good. I don't.
It's like a pussy sitting right there, my nigga. I don't need any, you know what I'm saying, extra.
Yeah, wait a minute. You ain't never accidentally like pulled out too far and went in the other place and she fucking speared.
I fuck with that girl.
It's not possible, bro.
Nigga, you ain't never did it. You got an Asian girl. Nigga, them bitches don't play. They like, what the fuck are you doing?
If I even look at her butthole doggy style, she knows. She knows.
I'm the Asian Gambit. I got aim, cuz. Get out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
On top of that, what's the? Why would you even? You would know because that shit going in slow as hell. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying. I got aim for that shit. Come on, cuz.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a while to get through that.
My girl black, so she like, nigga, you better. What the fuck you doing, nigga?
She got like a piece of duct tape over her booty hole when you hit me.
God is watching.
Nigga,
God is
shit.
watching.
No, nigga, that bitch would turn around. That bitch would look back like, nigga, what the fuck you think you doing, nigga? The fuck, nigga? You're highly fucked up, nigga. Would you like pussy? Nigga, you got me fucked up.
Damn, bro. Would you like it? Or you saying it's not good enough? Whole debate. Ass naked.
It's not good. Vidit, Sick just asked you, how do you accidentally fall into a butthole?
Hey, check this out, man. I was fucking partying one night in my 20s, and I was drilling this bitch hard, man. I was pulling out fucking yards, and whenever I went to go back in, I was going so fast, it fucking boop, and she speared to the fucking headboard, like you know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she fucking speared and clenched and was writhing around on the bed, like, and I'm sitting there like, what? I'm like, what the fuck just happened, you know? And she's rising around. I'm like, oh, I must have hit that dot. You know what I mean? So that's I didn't go all the way in.
You know what happened?
Yeah.
Headboard.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that
hyped as fuck.
If you hit a bitch,
say my name.
If you hit a bitch in her dot, if she don't say nothing.
She did.
She used to be getting hit that much.
Oh, she did. She flew off of my dick. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because she flew like to the front of the bed, like boom. Like she dove toward the headboard and laid there and like fucking clenched. Her ass was all clenched.
We talking about
some people know how to fuck.
Fucking
people don't, bro.
The emergency.
I never had sex.
No, that was it.
I never had that issue.
I think they called that accidental anal. I think.
As long as you didn't dunk,
I never had that
no purpose.
That's only in your state, nigga. I don't know.
That's what happened. No shit.
My shit's like a piston, cuz once it's in, it's locked in. It doesn't move out the way. Shit, I don't know how your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how you fuck suspensions up, cuz.
That's what you sound like.
Check this out. Check this out. No shit.
Asheroff, my nigga.
Asheroff.
That's who it is.
Asheroff.
The rapper, my nigga.
Oh,
that's
shit.
Like, man, that nigga saw you about to sing I Love College, bro. Oh, shit.
Dude, I shit you not. When I played football in high school, we had the homecoming game and shit. And after we were done, the one of my buddy's dads had a pole barn and he let us all party there. And he's like, look, y'all gonna be drinking. He's like, y'all are gonna be out in the barn and shit. Nobody leaves because y'all are fucking minors, obviously. So we're all out there chilling and shit. And the football team and the cheerleaders and shit, and we got our hose and blah blah blah. Anyway, we all start drinking and shit, and obviously there's some fucking going on. So I'm trying to finesse my girl, and my buddy Russell is over here with his girl, and they're both drunk as fuck, right? So I'm over there like finessing my girl, and all of a sudden I hear Russell's girl look at him, right, and she's like, "But I pooped from there," and he looked at her and he's like, "Baby, it's gonna be okay." And I started I started rolling. I couldn't even finish what the fuck I was doing because I'm like, really, dude? She poops from there? So every time he came over to my fucking house, I told my stepdad about that shit, right? And every time Russell comes over, he's like, hey, Russell, man, but I pooped from there, right? And he had said that so much.
Oh, no.
Dude, He had said that. My stepdad had said that to him so much that when Russell would come over and he'd be like, "Hey, Russell," he's like, "Yeah, I know. I shit from there, dude."
Damn.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Damn. That's white
Bro,
people. That's white people adventures.
Yeah, no shit.
Nah.
I
No,
was
the thing is,
I
man,
was
your
gonna
boy
say
messed
that,
up
but I
so
was
bad
thinking
that
it.
there's a quote you're gonna fuck with him for months, bro. Maybe even years.
You know, that's crazy shit. Crazy shit.
I mean, goddamn, like this whole situation is interesting to say the least. Because I want to know what information is gonna come out of this shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, hey, that's where
I'm
I was
waiting to
going.
see.
That's where I was going with the cheerleader story, man. We're all gonna be fucked, and we're not gonna like it.
I'm saying. So you do agree that we bounce to get fucked? I'm not just talking
Well,
about PlayStation.
hey, it's
gamers.
gonna
I'm talking about
happen.
all gamers.
And,
talking
and,
about
and
all
here's what's
gamers.
crazy about it, dude. Here's what's crazy about it is they're gonna lather up our asses so fucking good that we're not even gonna notice that we're getting fucked when they do it.
No,
Always,
No, I gotta
It's
keep
because
an
that
eye
shit
out,
gonna
man.
feel
That's my
so
thing.
good,
The worst
man.
part is
It's
we
gonna
asked
feel
for
so
it. That's all
good.
I'm saying.
You said what? Yeah.
They're gonna disguise it, is what they're gonna do
No.
to make it look like, oh, you want
It's already disguised though. It's like they're gonna make people every time they make you happy. That's when they want to make you the saddest, my nigga. They're gonna try to make you happy.
I'm just mad because we asked for it. That's all I'm mad about.
Look what Microsoft been doing, nigga.
You asked for it.
Oh, you sad? Oh, you said here's the most powerful console ever created. Oh, you still sad, nigga? Well, we about to open 5 months. We about to get 5 studios. Look, we ain't got no games for you the whole time. But look at this. Be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Like they do this shit. Sony do this shit too. I mean, Sony didn't have to really because Microsoft been fucking up so much. We ain't been paying attention to these Asian motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, we good with that. We good with that.
we
good with doing our dirt. You know.
Yeah, niggas be sneak dirt, ninja dirt, nigga. These niggas been. These
They out
niggas
there
been
doing capitalists. Leave them alone.
these niggas have been on some Kakashi shit, my nigga. Like real shit, nigga. They on some Kakashi mode shit, nigga.
I mean,
they did it with the PS Plus. PS Plus was went under the bridge so quickly. People think it's because we ignored it. Nah, nigga, we was too busy clowning Microsoft about Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, man. The niggas is sneaking. They might be sneaking some real shit under the table, my nigga. I just need to see what it is. That's what I want to know. I want to know what it is.
What the fuck is Forza Horizon?
Man, what
the fuck is that?
Wait, no, is that ain't that Aloy, Kyle? Ain't that Aloy?
Nigga, yeah, there you go.
Hey, Aloy, I don't know like is that a new like a DLC called Forza in the Horizon?
Got niggas out here like, damn, they came out with a 4th one. I didn't even know they got a 2nd one.
Damn, that motherfucker snuck right by me.
Hey, it's a good game. I do agree. It's a good game though. I ain't gonna take shit from them. I know it's a good game, but it's just
I don't doubt it.
You come out with it so much, and then on top of it, it's a fucking racing game. Like, so what, nigga? What are you doing? Driving in circles, bitch? Give a fuck. I give a fuck, nigga. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just racing. I don't give a fuck about Gran Turismo either. Like, at the end of the day, nigga. I mean, that's for racing niggas.
Hey, why do 100,000 people fucking get hyped for MLB the show every year?
I don't know.
They got fantasy.
It's the same thing.
Football.
Yeah, but it's the same thing every year. They just
hey, nobody makes a big deal. Hey, nobody makes a big deal. In fact, when people mention PlayStation exclusives that came out this year, they never mention MLB. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
people, it's the same shit, but 100,000 people still buy it. And 100,000 ain't really a lot if you think about it.
But MLB The Show ain't never the best game to come out on PlayStation.
No.
Forza Horizon 4 is going to be the best game to come out probably on Xbox. It's the highest rated exclusive, right?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like this is it. Like that's what we got. We got a game that people wouldn't give a fuck about.
Right.
I mean, that depends on how Gears do. How Gears 5 do. If Gears 5 come out.
Is that even coming out this gen? Coming
out next year. Yeah, come out next year.
Next
year? Okay. I meant this gen. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even know it was coming out next year.
Yeah,
I thought that was gonna be like the next Xbox game.
Just the one thing that's just gonna make everybody happy right now. Do y'all see the lineup for 2019, man?
For what?
Yeah.
Just one more time.
That's the only part of that year is gonna be broken.
Nigga, January, February, nigga. January, February.
You know how bad niggas gonna be broke during January and February?
Nigga, you know how much March? What's going on in March?
Shit.
Sekiro and DMC, right?
DMC.
Oh yeah, that's why. It's fucking DMC.
March,
you got Days Gone.
No, I'm saying Sekiro. Sekiro comes out.
Yeah.
Hey,
nigga, two major hack and slasher in the same.
Hey, that's like what you call it? Fucking like Dark Souls type combat too, isn't it?
Nigga,
No, it's more like Tenchu.
Yeah,
it's
y'all
it's,
niggas
it's
tripping,
more like
guys.
Tenchu than it is Dark Souls.
Yeah,
it's like if
it's
Bloodborne
more
had
like,
counter techniques.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
They
Bloodborne
say it's
mixed.
harder than Bloodborne.
It's
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Coon,
it's
Bloodborne
gonna be hard as
plus.
fuck.
Coon,
You ain't gonna be blocking like
Crackdown's
that. You gonna have
Crackdown's supposed to be in
counter.
February, Coon. We don't know that for sure though.
Oh,
It's
No,
Lord.
supposed to be February.
Oh
what
my
they were
God.
saying, was saying is originally they was
Crackdown is
making
February,
Tenchu.
yeah.
They was making another Tenchu, and they added so much shit they turned it into Sekiro. So
Oh, no
originally
shit.
it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
Tenchu. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why you
man,
see
I was
so
happy
much.
to hear that shit.
Damn.
That's why you see so
I want-
many Tenchu techniques and Tenchu moves and shit.
Nigga,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
wanted another Tenchu
Oh,
too,
man.
man.
Hey,
I wanted another Tenchu so
that
bad.
might
buying
mean
that
they
I mean, that's
still gonna
basically
make
Tenchu.
one. They might
It's
mean they still
basically a
gonna make
Tenchu.
one. Yeah, they might still make one. They just gonna
No, I
They
mean,
don't need to. They don't need to make one at this point.
I've watched the gameplay because the stealthing is basically Tenchu. It's just
Yeah.
the fighting mechanics. It's a
The
different
grappling
mechanic.
It's different.
The grappling
Okay.
hook should have gave it away.
Yeah, the
Yeah, for
mechanics
sure.
of the ninja mechanics of it all is very much Tenchu. Yeah.
Tenchu was the first game I had on PS1. That was
Dude,
the first
hey,
game I got, and
you
I've
know
been
what
buying
stood
them
out to
ever
me?
since.
You know what stood out to me about Tenchu the most? It wasn't gameplay, it wasn't graphics. No, it was that fucking music in that game.
Oh
Yeah,
They had
man.
good
Yeah,
music.
music in
They
the
had good
song was
music.
nice.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
let's be honest,
not
as soon
for
as
real,
y'all
good shit,
unlock
like,
Ricky
if
Maru,
you-
it was over, huh?
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, Maru's that motherfucker though, man. I don't
Bro,
care
that,
what you
that
say.
alter combo, nigga.
I
That
mean,
shit went in, bro.
I mean,
Like, you supposed to
hey,
be
the
quiet.
music in
This nigga
Tenchu
beat
is
the
real
fuck out
good
of
because as
people.
soon as you hear it, you know it's a Tenchu song. Like as soon as you hear like the first 3 melodies of Tenchu music, you're like, that's Tenchu.
Those drums.
You know,
Da-da-da-da.
yeah, you know immediately.
Any one of them.
Yeah.
My favorite one is Wrath of Heaven. Is my favorite one.
Dude, that
think
one, and Punished
one?
Evil Merchant. Those were my favorite two.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Heaven.
Y'all remember the goddamn subtitles?
Names of them. Hell
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah. Wrath of
Y'all
Heaven.
niggas remember the
Remember
subtitles?
the shit? I'm like, damn, I remember the one who had the Rick, I think it was what's the main guy's name?
Ricky
the one that
Maru?
you play with? Is
Ricky
that really him? Yeah, okay. He got like
Ricky
his
Maru.
eyes on the front of him, and it's like this cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like cut
yes,
to the
yes,
thing, but I
one
can't
eye.
remember that shit, man. I'm
He has
sorry,
a
but I
scarred
need
up eye. That's just dope.
over Tenchu, I need my my Shinobi, bro. I
Uh,
need my
I
Shinobi,
wonder
man.
why
That
they
shit was
don't do
extra
Shinobi.
hard, bro.
I need Ninja Gator before I need Shinobi.
What?
No, true, no, true.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know.
Ninja
Shinobi
Gaiden
is a
also
good
line
game.
up like
I
15
love
people.
Shinobi, but Ninja Gaiden
But the
was my
combos
shit.
in Ninja Gaiden, though. But the
Yeah.
combos in
They
Ninja Gaiden, though.
well, they can implement that in Shinobi though.
No, but Shinobi's like the quick strike kind of, hits.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the
you
little
really
time
want-
slice and
Would
everything.
you really,
Yeah.
Another
would you
character
really
like
want
that.
Shinobi to mimic what Ninja Gaiden did?
I mean, the reason why Shinobi is good is
I
because
would,
it's
I
not
would
like
like
Ninja
if they had a
Gaiden.
character that did the same mechanics as Ninja Gaiden.
That would be kind of cool. But Ninja Gaiden's that crack, though. I ain't gonna
They can
front.
merge.
Ninja
They can
Gaiden
fucking
is that
merge,
fucking
man. They can
crack.
do that shit.
The combo system is so good in that shit. Man.
Oh,
It's so
yeah,
fluid.
And the
It's so
bosses
fucking
were-
fluid.
The bosses were hard as shit.
The
too.
Gorian flails.
Oh, the glory. Yeah, I use that shit all the time.
It just looks so sexy, man.
Combos.
Niggas-
That's combo
Niggas
counts
in
on
the
that
house
flail,
making
though.
up fake nunchucks trying to pull that shit off, nigga.
Yeah.
Combo. Hey, the combo counts on that shit is crazy on the flails, cuz.
Oh
On the
man,
flails, you keep getting like triple-digit combos out of that motherfucker. This shit's insane.
we need another one. We need like a lot of these games to come back, man.
They fucked up the third one.
Hey,
so
Onimusha coming back, so shit. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's in February.
That's a remake though.
No,
They
that's a
make it-
remaster.
That's
I mean, not a
sell
remake,
well.
but a
That's
remaster.
sell well.
It's a remaster.
I was
If
meaning
I-
to bring this up to y'all niggas, man.
Mm.
Ghost of Tsushima. We only
Yeah.
seen the samurai gameplay. We haven't seen the ninja side.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
seeing the ninja.
I didn't see
The
it.
ninjas-
I ain't seen no ninja side. When?
We only saw
You
a little bit
don't
of
see
stuff
the part where he,
from the
you don't see the
samurai.
part where
Oh,
you don't see
in the
part
very
where he
beginning?
He throw
the first
grappling
trailer?
hook, climbed up, killed motherfuckers from the top of the
No.
the
You can
temple.
transform
Nah, but he was
into
still
a
a samurai
ninja.
though. He was
Yeah.
still
Oh,
a
you mean
samurai
like
nigga.
actually? You mean actually wearing ninja clothes?
Hey, with his
Yeah.
whole ninja
Remember
garb
the
on.
first
and shit.
trailer?
Actually,
Very
I'm
first real trailer.
I'm gonna break this game to y'all. I haven't even played it. This is all my speculation, but I feel like I'm gonna be pretty accurate, right?
Mhm.
So the gameplay that we've seen from the recent gameplay where you fight old girl under the red tree, right? That
Mhm.
whole gameplay, all the stuff that you get to do in that when you like climb the buildings and all that shit, you won't be doing that at the beginning of the game.
Not really in the game.
Yeah, it's not that part of the game anyway. That part of the game you won't
That's
be able to do all those moves. You will start out being nothing more than a samurai. You will gain ninja moves as you go along. You will start learning ninja tactics. because he's
I
a
agree with that.
samurai
I've seen
originally. Yeah,
games do that shit before. I've seen
and
games do
Nigga,
that
I'm
shit.
going full blown ninja.
and the
Got me
outfit,
fucked
yeah,
up.
and the outfit that he's wearing, that's like a regular garb, like regular like samurais would wear before battle. Because once they go into battle, they wear armor. You know what I'm saying? That's just regular outfit. So that's just an outfit showing that he's actually just doing shit. So that's not actually the right outfit for that moment in time either. He's supposed to be in armor already. They just didn't show him in that armor. You know what I mean? They're just trying to show different shit. But you know how like a demo is never how it's accurate to the game itself. So
Right.
when you first play, you will have no ninja moves. You will actually have to add them as you go along. You will have most of the fighting mechanics already, like the samurai moves already, because you are samurai.
You can customize. I mean, I
Right.
can't wait for that shit, man.
So you will actually gain ninja techniques, all the smoke bombs, the stealth hits. If you haven't noticed, when you run up on the temple and then you killed those two dudes with old girl, and she shot the arrow, you killed the other dude, you rip his throat out, right? And right before that, she said, "We can take them." He was like, "No, remember Sako Bridge. We take them silently." So they already fought and they fucked up because samurais are honorable fighter. They fight face to face. This dude was like, no. We going at stealth. And that's like the opposite of what samurais do. So you can already see his mindset's turning towards that. Like the whole world there, everybody else still like fight like samurais, but he's like, no, cuz stealth. We fucked up.
What if that was just a part of you actually, like, if you played the match, like the board and everything, you actually did good on it, and it doesn't affect what happens in the future? Like, he wouldn't say that. He'd be like, okay, we can do what we did, like we did at Sakura Bridge, not remember it.
No,
like, let's do it this way.
Sako Bridge is historically an historical event.
Oh, okay, so they're gonna keep that legit.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Shit, my nigga. I didn't know you knew your.
That nigga said when he seen the game, he went and did research.
I mean, I did massive research on that game. No, I did. I dig like crazy deep into that game, man. I was telling motherfuckers that game's not gonna have any mystical stuff related to it, and Ryan bitch ass was like, "That's not gonna work." Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm like, shit. I'm like, come on, cuz it's very obvious. Yeah. I mean, it's very obvious. Like not Insomniac, Sucker Punch. They was like, bruh, we gonna make you feel like a samurai. What samurai do you know wield an electrified katana? Nobody.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Like,
I'm sorry. Seen
hey, real quick. I just want to say, fuck Sprint.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, fuck Sprint for sure.
Like, a Sprint representatives in here, like, oh my goodness.
Facts.
White jeez.
Have a gift bag or something.
Hey, them motherfuckers around here on cricket and shit, they got better motherfucking reception than I do.
Shit, them niggas on the same tower.
Not on Sprint. Them motherfuckers must be on Verizon shit.
Oh, Sprint has a different tower, because Sprint use different towers.
All of them do, don't they?
T-Mobile and AT&T use the same tower.
All right, it's Wednesday.
Hopefully T-Mobile and Sprint merge like they're supposed to.
Wednesday, y'all.
I gotta be out in this little second here, man.
Oh yeah, we can do our outro.
I gotta watch that Sword Art online, man. Catch up. Me and my girl was like watching.
Yeah.
Sword Art 2. That's the only one I got so far on Netflix.
It's a new one.
Watch that shit, nigga. Yeah, that's a gamer's anime right there.
Yeah, it is.
Straight up, that is literally a gamer's anime.
Wait, are you catching up? Are you just now getting into that? That's all
I'm in Sword Art 2. I think I'm like on episode 9.
Anime is an anime about gamers, cuz basically.
Yeah. You on the part when that nigga elf, right?
Practically, yeah.
No, I'm past that. I'm on the.
What's the name of it?
The Gunman
online. Yeah, I'm on the Gunman.
You on the Gunman?
It sounds like a fucking game, don't it? Sword Art Online.
It is. It's just, man. It's supposed to pull you in.
Sword Art Online.
I didn't expect that shit, man.
That shit nice. Yeah. Hey, what's up with that nigga's sister? Cause like, I mean, like, is that stepsister? If that's stepsister, I would be tight.
That's a stepsister.
I ain't about to
She's a stepsister.
No, she's not.
That's full sister, right?
She's just no, not at all.
What?
She's just there. She's not even related to him. Just there.
Oh,
not even. I wouldn't call that stepsister, bro. That's just somebody that's in the house that you just. Yeah, they're not related.
I would have stabbed that a long time ago. I don't know.
I'm actually really hyped for Jump Force, man. Speaking of anime, Jump Force.
Oh yeah.
They got the homie from Yu Yu Hakusho, cuz they got Yusuke this bitch. Come on, cuz.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how they got how they gonna do
don't buy that straight out, man. I'm warning y'all right now. That is literally J Stars with a new coat, my nigga.
I know. I told you. I know.
I peeped it. No, I peeped it. I just can't help it. They got Yusuke in that bitch.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, dog. I looked at Ichigo and I was like, my nigga.
I was saying, got Ichigo in this bitch. Come
I
on.
seen Aizen in that motherfucker.
I would rather play Ichigo in his Bankai form though, the OG Bankai form with the black sword. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that.
I don't know what happened, man. That manga shit done took off, and I guess I'm not a part of it. So
it ended already though.
I don't know.
It ended in the manga, yeah.
Yeah, the story
I don't
ended.
know. He just started showing up with new clothes and shit.
That motherfucker was Quincy. I think it was
I wish
Quincy
they closed
too,
that shit with an anime though.
They need to. I thought they would. We can do our outro though. Go ahead, do your outro, Wanya, you weak ass nigga.
Oh, I ain't got an outro, man. Just want to let y'all know, man. Let's continue doing this, man. Let's keep a voice on these gamers and like stuff like that. I joined Twitter just to actually talk shit to companies, actually. In dead serious. And to fuck with y'all too. But aside from that, man, holler at me on Twitter. Peace.
Peace. Whack ass outro. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm showing respect to everybody else before I leave.
Go ahead, video. They can do your thing. If you still there.
Put it out there, man. Twitter is, the spot on a female between a twat and a shitter. But anyway, thank y'all for checking out tonight's shit. And, come back, Friday. All the good shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm playing PUBG, so fuck y'all. And I'm out.
Sure. Go ahead, Tay. Do your thing.
Appreciate y'all for coming out. Killer Tay 229 on everything. Add your boy. Deuce.
Add your boy. Deuce. For all my white subscribers, nigga, Deuce means peace out.
Just one.
Damn, bro, not white subscribers.
And just
wow. They got Eminem.
He said peace out to one of y'all because he didn't say deuces. He said deuce. So just one of y'all. He said bye to one of y'all only.
But I deuce from there.
Is he taking it, dude?
He gave you a one-handed peace out, my nigga.
I'm sitting here eating goddamn combos. And my mouth is dry, so I had to cut it off real short.
Hey, yo, real shit though, man. I really do appreciate y'all letting me on and stuff like that. But like I said, I got a surprise coming this Friday.
Yeah,
just a heads up, all y'all included.
All right.
Just, keep your eyes open.
All right, 16, nigga, 16. Go ahead, Draco. Yeah, shit, my nigga.
Yeah, you already know, man. Roll Flush, Draco Rex, Agent Gambit. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Y'all already know me. I always speak my mind, whether motherfuckers agree with me or not. That's what it is. I always look out for gamers first. Fuck all these companies, whether it's a company I'm cool with or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We done.
Hey.
Like, fuck your opinion.
No, hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk facts, we talk facts. And we can compare opinions afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right.
Everybody allowed to speak their mind. That's why we did this shit, because it was just too many. I'm telling you, we was in comment sections. I think I was in 3 different comment sections, my nigga, talking shit.
That's why I had to that's why I was like, bro, we gotta go live.
Real shit.
I'm tired of typing.
I made 3 damn tweets and within 10 minutes I was like, damn nigga, this shit really
popping off right now. Had some different shit to say, man. Nigga, real shit. Nigga, everybody was coming from different angles too. So nigga, Draco was like, nigga, we all here, nigga. So
yeah, I was like, man, we might as well
just launch a podcast. Yeah, real shit. Yeah. So good for y'all niggas to come through. Go ahead, Diver. You still there, my nigga? Do your thing. Nope. Oh, I'm at work. I'm at work with fire. Hey, let's hurry up and get off so that nigga be on here by himself. Come back and Twitter. Deserted. All right, y'all niggas. Hey, thanks for coming out. Y'all niggas know what it is. First ever emergency broadcast for the Roundtable Podcast. Nigga, we had to come and talk about it because it was just a hot topic. Probably not with y'all niggas, but with us in this circle and shit, we was going at it. So, you welcome. You bitch ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? We gave this to you for free. You don't gotta worry about crossplay, bitch. It's already here, nigga. It's good, nigga. You ain't gotta crossplay this motherfucking mic. Shit, nigga. That's real gamer talk.
I don't know what you mean, sick. We always on time.
That's on some real gamer talk shit, nigga. Some real gamer talk status.
That's true gamer talk.
Yeah, that's true. That's not lying. That's not lame. That's informed gamer talk. Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, y'all.
What? All right, yeah, okay. delete.
Delete.